Got some fairly peaceful music going on. Everdeep or something, I think it's called. And we are recording. So episode 35. 5 players for now. We're expecting a incoming Minotaur at any point. And things are a bit tense from last week. I'll jump straight into it. You can see on screen a chamber that you are in. You have made friends with 2 drow that you have summoned. Felwyn, you're a different story.
There I am.
Yeah.
I found him.
And
At least I can see myself. I don't know what happened.
can you see yourself? It's good to be able to see yourself. All right, I'll shift ping to that area to get everyone sort of centered if you're not. Okay, so you've been traveling through. It's a bit weird. Doesn't feel like the lair of a Kraken. You've gone through a whole series of chambers that look like, well, there are cultists about. There's been areas still consecrated to the gods of the elves, and some catacombs. You fought some ghouls, underwater aquatic ghouls, and jimmying some gems out of a statue, as adventurers are wont to do. You summoned 2 drow, and they both befriended you and said that they were very surprised at being summoned to this underwatery place. They have no knowledge of where they are, and had agreed to follow you for some time until you decide to part ways. You'd followed through some passages a bit further on, and found your way into a chamber where there was a Sawagan Baron and a Shava the Damned. Finally, Shava the Damned. Hock Miraz, who was following along with you, said, "She's the one with my staff," and you managed to defeat the Sawagan, and Hock Miraz has now got his staff back, and everyone's sort of high-fiving each other over that battle, only over the course of a couple of rounds. And Felwyn and the 2 elves, the 2 drow, were sort of coming up the rear. One of them came into the chamber and started sort of whispering to Gungo, and I think a lead you might have overheard, that she was directing Gungo to kill everyone.
Yes.
That it was go time, Gungo, which she was saying and then in came Felwyn, gush, 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 in the super suit, and you realise once the voice piped up that it wasn't Felwyn, but the other dark elf inside the suit, and they started talking, and those 2 elves started talking in Abyssal, the language of demons. And it's just occurred to everyone that this is not Felwyn in this suit. I think, Elide, you had just called out an alarm of some sort. Is that right?
I believe so.
Yep. And
Because Gungo's got me concerned.
yeah, Gungo's looking a bit wild right now. And let's see. And yeah, and it's just struck you that that Felwyn is not with you. Morwen, I'll move Binius off the board for now, but Morwen, let's just assume you've been with the group up to now, and are in the same room. So you don't have any expended charges or whatnot, but you've also engaged in this battle, and you've come through.
What is this gross thing next to me?
Oh, that's Hock Miraz. Remember your buddy, that you rescued from the sunken ship, and he flew off to get his stuff.
Yeah,
He's just a stumpy guy now.
he needed us to
There's
give
not
him a
much left
hand
to him.
and another hand and a leg.
Yeah,
His
isn't he
first
attached
words-
like C-3PO?
Yeah, his first words to you, Morwen, was, "I'm an archmage, I am."
Oh, bloody hell. Let's see that.
Yeah, and so
Oh god, he's a dullard. Okay.
he's got no legs and only one arm, but with that one arm, he's now holding his staff and is zipping
Great,
around the room as if he's flying.
He's doing well.
So he's things are looking up for good old Hock, but I think it's Noida. Between you and Elric, you've gone. If Felwyn's not in her suit, I got the ring, didn't I? So she can't breathe. And it's that when that lights on moment. And I'll get everyone to roll initiative. We'll jump straight into that.
Could I grab those magic items before we go into initiative?
Now,
So I can,
where were those swords from?
try
They
them.
weren't from this room, were they? Or were they? I can't remember.
Yeah, I
there was like a statue 2 rooms earlier.
I believe it's the same statue we got the jewels from, right?
It's like a bow and some swords.
Yes, yeah. So you can be holding
Got
them,
the
but I
attunement slots.
don't think we had an attunement.
You would have time to attune to them. Yeah.
Not yet.
Sure.
Did you rest in
Cool.
that area? You may have actually. You may have rested back in that balcony area where the statue was.
And there was that tunnel too where we could breathe for a little bit.
There was, but that was at the very
No, there's
Was that
start.
before or
afterwards.
after?
That was before.
So from
Oh,
the tunnel, we went through the room with a circle, summoning circle for elementals, then through
Yes.
a room with some danger puppy.
Yep.
In the long
Danger
corridor.
Puppy, yep.
Then there was a room. There was a room with the statue. We got attacked by some Nazi devil, something else. Then we dispelled the statue to got the loot. Then moved to the room with where the drows appear.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you wouldn't have had a chance to attune to it yet. Elric, we're on a 17. Felwyn on a 7.
Cool. I think you'll have to add them to my character sheet, right? I can't find them.
Yes. For the swords.
Get there. Yeah. What about the bow?
Oh, moonbow. Okay.
Yeah. If no one else wants some, I got the attunement slots. You said the swords take up 1 slot,
The
right?
2 swords together can take up 1 slot. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I got the attunement slots for both of them because that just replaces both bow. I have 2 attunement slots
I
on
see.
2 different weapons at the moment.
Yep. Okay. All right. So.
Yeah, we also got braces of archery. I don't know if that takes attunement.
I don't use archery too much, to be fair. What am I doing? Oh yeah, initiative.
That's right. Initiative.
Where am I? Right.
Okay. Sword descending.
Stellar, as always.
Let's just have a quick run through. So first goes the mistress in the suit of armor, then Elide and Elric and Morwen, then Zasha, the Gungo's pal. Oh, I haven't put Gungo in.
The mistress is the angry sister, right? Zasha's angry sister.
Yes,
Okay.
the evil twin.
Mm.
Okay.
She said she was just gonna observe what's happening.
Okay, Elide. Oh, right. Okay, Felwyn, you're probably best place here. You're the one with the psychic suit.
No, I'm not.
Not
No,
right
She's
now.
not.
Not right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about probably for me to find it more than anything else. There we go. All right, so this suit comes over, pulls back, and just punches you, Elite.
I can't even do anything. Shield won't do anything, right?
Shield will up your armor
Because it's a
class, but
punch.
you can withhold that until you know it's definitely going to hit.
Okay.
just in case it misses. Okay, I'm just rolling natural native 20 d20s in the chat here. That's a natural 20.
Just roll a 20.
Oh,
Oh my
Just roll a
god.
20.
Oh my god.
Anthony.
I'm really upset right now.
Okay.
How's shield?
All right. So shield is a little pointless at this point.
It can't protect me at all.
No.
Oh, it's only AC. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, give it to me.
Okay, so that's going to do... Oh, that's only going to do 14. There's a few ones in there.
Okay. It's 14, even though it says 10 on the thing.
Yeah, that's just my native rolls without any pluses.
Okay. All right, fine.
And she punches you again.
Again?
And rolls a natural one. Well, she's got 2 gauntlets.
Okay.
But this time she misses.
Okay.
And then... Okay, and then she casts a hand out and looks like she's muttering some sort of incantation towards Morwen, Noida and Hokmaraz.
Counterspell?
I think she's gone so fast that no one's got reactions yet.
Alright, it's a new combat. I forgot.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Okay, and all these sticky strands of web. Where is my web? Anyway, sticky strands of web fill the doorway, and Noida, where Hokmaraz and Morwen are, from floor to ceiling, wall to wall.
Right.
Now,
So, deck saves, I guess?
yes. Yeah. Deck save for Noida and Morwen, please.
I feel like I need music, intense music.
Can you not hear any? Oh, it's not very intense though, is it? This Everdeep stuff.
Because we're starting off so strong.
For some reason, it's not rolling it. It just
Yeah, it's not rolling, nothing.
it just opens up the saving throw for some reason.
Had problems with D&D Beyond since they updated it.
Yeah.
Well, the Beyond 20.
Okay, so
I installed the extension right before.
oh, the D20 is not coming through the saving throw.
No.
It just won't
It
roll
just
at
gives you
all.
the,
It just brings up the description of the saving throw.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I can do like an acrobatics check because that's the same for me.
okay, sure.
I'll just roll d20.
Yeah.
11 plus... plus 1. 12.
Okay.
26.
26.
Nice.
Well, that's definitely a pass.
Yeah.
And Noida, what did you get with your adjustments?
12.
12. Okay, so you got stuck in all these webs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where is it? Okay, so restrained right now. And what I'm doing is just using roll 20 to call up the dice roller, just to roll my d20. So you can see the 9 there. And so Hawk is also stuck in the webs. Elide, you are punched once and ready to act. What do you want to do?
Oh gosh, we know for sure that she's in the suit, right?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know how crazy I want to be right now. Let me just go ahead because I'm right next to her. First, I'm just gonna attack. Should I do my blade song first or second? Yeah, I'm just gonna activate my blade song right away because usually I do it at the end, so I'm gonna do it at the beginning.
Okay.
And then rolling to hit. 30.
Oh my god, natural 20. Okay.
Yay.
Oh, was that 20? Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Your sword
Um,
goes straight through, hits right at the sweet spot between the helm and the and where it joins onto the armor, cuts straight through the pauldron, and decapitates the being within, the mistress. And you see her head just start floating, drifting down from the as it falls out of the helmet, as the helmet goes boosh, 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 floating down into, pretty quickly, like a saucepan dropped underwater. And the suit of armor just goes, falls to its knees, and then and you see all blood start pissing out of the neck. And it's at that point that you realise that your blade is also Vorpal.
my blade is also what? My blade is also
Instantly
what?
kills
Vorpal.
on critical.
Vocal?
A Vorpal weapon,
What's
if you roll a 20, it cuts the head off whoever you're fighting.
I've never heard that word. I thought you said vocal.
Vorpal.
Vorpal?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait.
that's awesome.
So it's just like an insta kill if you roll a nat 20?
If it has a head
Yep.
that can be cut off by the sword, yeah.
That's fantastic.
Some monsters have two heads, so it's
This
not
is
always as us.
Yep.
Cuckoo
What
for
a, what a stroke of luck.
Well,
I've been waiting for a 20, and I thought, this campaign might be over before you roll a 20. And then you did it on the first dice roll of the session. Okay.
Well,
Nice.
okay. Let's go get Falwyn.
Okay. That's one attack. What do you want to do with the other one?
Oh shit!
does
I
it still
thought
have a head?
You're having a sip of
It's
tea with the other hand, right?
Does it have a head?
No, the head fell to the ground, right?
Yeah. You decapitated the
metal.
the drow within the armor. So remember, this is a suit of armor that
And then-
you wear.
Aren't we done? Are we out of initiative then?
No, there's another
There's one more.
sister. Doesn't look
drow.
very happy.
And
And as soon
Oh.
Gungo has fight. Gungo has
Okay.
fight in his eyes.
is Gunko
Oh,
here?
shoot.
Oh, where is
Okay.
he? Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, he's got fighting. He's not looking at her. He's looking at for Ulrich, cracking his knuckles.
Yeah.
Well,
A lead. You also see the head as it falls to the ground change, and it seems to melt to this sort of waxy yellow substance.
Ew.
And the body within also transform, and the arms suck in out of the armor into this sort of central cigar-like shape, and it looks to you like upon death it's reverting to its true form, which looks like this melted, waxy, yellow, formless shape. It seems to have sort of eyes here and there around it.
the suit itself.
No, the
the creature
being
within.
within.
Okay. And it has little eyeballs and is staring up at me.
I'll give you a sort of a picture in the chat.
Oh my goodness. What in the world? That reminds me of the movie Shrek, the thing he pulls out of his ear, you know, and puts a candle. That's exactly like
Yes.
I was thinking of the
Okay.
Majordomo from Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
That's the
Remi-
last thing I
Oh.
thought of, but yes, it's so true.
Oh God. Okay. I have a second attack, so I want to. Should I?
It's
Can
up
I
to you.
tell if this thing is alive?
It's-
Like, do I need to kill the wax with eyeballs?
It's dead.
Okay. Then because I saw a second attack, I'll just go and attack Zasha.
Okay.
So just same thing. That's just my second attack.
Okay.
I'm rolling to hit. 23.
That's a hit.
Alright.
Damage?
17.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Elric.
So what am I seeing in Gungo's eyes here? I heard him say it to kill them all. Is Gungo acquiescing, or is he doing what he's told?
Oh, let me check. Yes. He's looking at you,
Okay.
Ulrich, with menace. With an air of menace.
Okay. So Elric's gonna reach into his bag and pull out the last bit of diamond dust he has, and cast Greater Restoration on Gungo.
Okay. Greater Restoration. You imbue a creature you touch with energy. Da 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 da. Exhaustion levels, charm, petrified, one curse. Okay. You get your last of your diamond dust, channel your holy divinity of nature, and boom, Gungo. He keeps the rage, maintains his half smile, but he turns around and he's now directing that at Zasha.
Okay. Elric's gonna use Hidden Step to fade away. This bonus action.
Okay.
And that's Elric.
Oh, now where's Zasha? Must be in there. Oh yeah, she is. Okay, Morwen.
Okay. Where is she? Oh, she's in that corner. Okay. I guess I'll sort of awkwardly shuffle around everyone.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's only 20 feet to get to Zasha. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a bit slow.
Yep.
We roll
Yep.
20 in the moon. I'll just start hitting, I guess.
Okay.
So
You
we'll
got your-
go with the old my regular blades. So that's a 26 to hit.
Hit. This is the Wyvern
With-
dagger.
Yeah. 1d4 plus 4 plus 1d6 plus 1. Okay, yeah, so 11 damage.
Okay, 11 damage. Yep, done.
I'll hit her again. 28 to hit.
That hits.
All the threes. For another 11 damage.
Okay. You should be able to
How's
see a
it
health bar
looking?
here. Still pretty good. So both of these.
I feel pretty good. Okay. Then, guess I will take my action surge, because why not? Hit her again. For another 26 to hit.
That hits.
For another 11 damage. Okay.
Nice.
And I
Reliable.
hit her again. Yeah. Old Faithful. That's 27 to hit, is it?
That hits.
Yeah, 27 to hit. I'm doing good with the rolls today. Oh, well, this one's not so great. I rolled double 1 on my damage die.
Oh.
So 7 damage.
Yeah.
And then I'll hit her with my offhand attack.
No,
That's not so good. That's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Boo. I think that's just 5 damage. Hang on. That's just 5 damage. 5
Okay.
piercing damage.
Okay, got it.
And that's me.
Okay, Gungo goes, pulls out his trident, and attacks twice.
On to you
Okay,
now.
see you now.
Oh, Gungo.
Just in time.
Yay! Just
Do you
the
wanna-
top of your turn.
Do you want to take your turn?
Yeah, you get to kill us. You get to kill us.
Okay. I'm I think I recalled I'm dominated.
You're no longer. You got
Oh, okay.
you got greater
Yay.
restoration from Elric, and it knocked you out of it.
Nice. All right. Okay, well that's good timing then, isn't it? And Zasha's right there next to me.
Sasha's alive.
is-
Alid just cut the head off the other one with her Vorpal blade.
Oh wow, that's
I
10.
had no idea.
That was a stroke of
All
luck.
right. Okay, so I will shake his head and then he'll stare at Zasha and say, "You dirty lady," and he'll smash her with the saber.
You
Okay.
dirty lady.
All right.
You dirty rat.
15.
Yeah, 15 hits.
Okay, so that'll do. Oops, I haven't quite got this far yet. Wait. Oh, so we've got it there. So 9 damage. I don't think he's raging or anything yet.
No,
so,
not yet.
Okay, he'll get sneak though. So so 19 damage to her, and then he'll swing at her again.
Okay.
The second attack. 20. That'll do 13
Yeah.
damage. That second one,
Nice one.
and then with his bonus action, yeah, he'll just hit her again with the bonus action.
Okay.
29 for another 10 damage. That's what, 19, 29, 42 damage to her, all up.
Right. Okay, so there's been 40 something from you, 40 something from Morwen, from her action surge as well. She's still there, she's still kicking.
Okay, that's Django done.
Yep, okay. She seems to just look at you for a moment, and then her face just melts away, and she starts to grow. And sprouts multiple legs. And turns into this enormous spider.
Yeah.
Let's see, I'm just going to roll here for who she goes to. 1, 2, it's a lead. 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got a 1, so a lead. The spider goes on you, and rightly so, you just decapitated her sister. And she's going to attack. 24, a
Right
lead.
now, dang it, it hits. My blade
Okay.
song couldn't help me.
Okay. It bites you and does 5 damage of piercing. But on doing so, just bites and stays there, and you can feel this terrible demonic toxin, this ichor, this yellow ichor, coursing into you, doing another 18. So a total of 23 damage from the single bite.
Okay. Huh.
And then it
Interesting, okay.
rears back, and 4 legs lift up, and attacks you again.
Very rude.
15, hitting on plus 21, Elite.
No.
This is where
It hits.
your shield might make a difference. I don't know what your actual armor class is.
Shield. You're totally right, because right now with Blade Song, I'd be at 21 exactly.
Okay, so it will hit, but you can throw out your shield. You've had your turn, so you've got a reaction now.
Okay.
This energy field around you forms, and just like Paul Atreides, this thing just bam and lands into your force field, and does
Okay.
no damage. The second
Okay.
bite does no damage. Where are we initiative wise? I think. I can't even see her now. Where is? That would be Felwyn. It's up to you now.
Yeah. What state am I in? Because somebody got me out of my armor.
Okay. So what has happened is you've been talking to a friend, someone that you trust and adore, and she said, "Look, I'm going to drown without this. I really need you to sacrifice yourself for me." And she
So I
said,
got charmed.
"Sorry,
I got charmed.
you got dominated."
Dominated.
And so she could sort of move you like a puppet, really, if she really wanted to, but really just got you to jump out of the armor and then sort of strode off, and can maintain the domination with you to just like you would sit there and wait to drown. However,
So, but I'm not dominated anymore because she's dead.
you are not dominated anymore because she's dead. Exactly. You're freely, and you know what happened, and you're free to act. You know that this demon that possessed you.
Well, I'm gonna swim very slowly into the room where everybody is and try and get a suit back.
Yeah. Okay.
One.
Can you open that door? Or are you good for that?
Oh, okay, diagonally on that one. So I get up there. But that's it. That's all I can move.
Okay.
And that's all I can do.
All right. And I'm keeping a track of how many rounds you've been without water.
Without air.
Without air, yep.
There's plenty of water.
Plenty of water.
Plenty of water around,
Plenty
yeah.
of water.
Plenty of water, yes. Yeah, no one's dying of thirst. Well, it's salt
No,
water.
it's not. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they could. Literally.
Yeah, okay. Hock Miraz points his staff at this spider, and 7 magic missiles go in quick succession. And I don't know if you can see the health bar there, but does quite a bit of damage. And then Hock flies over to you, Felwyn.
Mm-hmm.
And he's sort of sitting on his staff as if it's a broom, and says, "Hang on." I'll give you a lift. I'll give you a lift.
Give me a ride.
All right. So that's Hock to the rescue. Noida. Mr. Intellect Fortress.
First of all, my pride is not hurt at all by the fact that a one-limbed corpse moves faster than me. And secondly, let's say a guiding bolt at the spider thing.
Okay, roll a hit.
Level 1 spell. They go through?
18 hits.
Yes. Okay.
3rd level. Oof.
Mhm.
23! All right. This creature also, boom, it explodes into a bunch of ichor, like some giants just stepped on it, as your guiding bolt just sends in and then explodes. And this spider also turns into this hideous drow demon creature, and starts just bits of this green yellow ichor starts sort of bobbing around in the water there. It's at that point that the danger music dies down a little bit. Anything else you want to do, Noida?
Maybe move a little bit to open that door. Or is it open?
The door should be opened. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Right.
I'll open it.
Then I'll just move the other way to get out of the way.
Okay. A lead. Anything you want to do?
No. I don't have anything to do. No.
Okay.
I'm gonna just chill here for a second.
All right. Elric.
Meditate.
Yep.
I'll cast Healing Word on the lead.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Healing word goes off, and while that happens, Morn, what are you up to?
Hang on. Well, she's dead, right? So
Yep. No combat.
we're out of
Nothing to fight.
initiative. One.
We're still in initiative because Felwyn's still
14
steadily
healing.
dying.
Well, I'm just gonna, swim rather fastly. Where is Felwyn? She's down there.
Yep.
So,
I'm on the broom with
because I have quite a long swim speed, can I dash and grab her and then drag her quickly to, because with a dash I have like 120 feet swim speed or something,
so you can swim over to Felwyn.
so I can just go and grab her and drag her quickly over to the suit, right?
Yep. Okay. So Morwen and Felwyn, you're now over by the suit. Gunko.
Yeah, Gungo is just gonna. I don't know if he knows how it works, but he's gonna swim over there, just like rip the suit open and jam Fairman inside.
Right. Okay.
Get her in there.
Okay. So your
You might want
action.
to press digitation at first to clean it.
The action first. It takes a full action to open the hatch and get the creature out. So for someone to go in or go out takes a round.
Okay.
So
Like he'll just open it and rip out the demonic body or whatever's in there.
you could try to do the same through the hole where the helmets come off, but that's just a neck, and it'd be trying to pull someone out, by the neck out of something.
I'm going to get that. He will.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you could try. It's all yellow Ikari stuff right now, so you could try and haul it out through there. It's still a round activity, so.
No, he'll open the back end.
It also means the hatch is now open.
Yep.
Felwyn, you're holding your breath.
Yep, I am.
What do you want to do?
So the suit's empty now?
The suit is empty.
Okay, I will get in the suit and grab the helmet and put it back on, and then try flashing the water out and see if I can breathe.
Okay. All right. Can you do a what are the artificer tools that you're proficient in, or are you proficient in them all and you just use intelligence?
I've got carpenters, smiths tools, thieves tools, tinkers tools, and woodcarvers tools currently.
Yeah. Okay. So if
But
you
cool. I just open this little.
so if you do a intelligence-based tools check, this is your artificer. I'm happy if you want to instead use Arcana, that's fine too. But you get in, you do it all up, you sort of balance the head there, but it's been sheared clean, and there's not really an easy way to sort of attach it back on. It's just looks like Elite has just like sheared the jar off the jam, and so there's no screw sort of mechanism.
Yeah, my saving throws don't work. So I did the Arcana one.
That's fine.
That stuck on 20 for a little bit there. That's evil. But, lag. 22. It rolled again for some reason. Ignore the second one.
Okay, so with the 22, you think you've figured out some sort of way to seal this quickly. You're trying to sort of make makeshift repairs on like a sinking submarine effectively and turn it back into a functional thing. It's a sort of thing that you spent lots of the long rest last time trying to figure out how to repair this armor, given that it's a magical item. It looks like you have figured out a way that you can do that, but it's still leaking water in through the seam where the helmet is. So we're now into round 3, plus a couple of rounds that you were outside dominated. So what you're going to have to do is pass 3 checks before you fail a certain number, or a certain point passes. Does anyone else want to, rather than me going through the whole initiative, does anyone want to do anything as well, or instead?
If Felwyn starts running low, and I would swim by, and before taking off my ring, I would say the activation phrase is "I'm underwater, please help," and hand over the ring of water breathing.
Okay. And does the ring of water breathing require attunement?
No.
Oh.
Only activation phrase.
Okay.
So we can do like scuba divers share the.
Yeah, share the thing. Okay.
And what are you gonna use, Noida?
Well, I hope you will give him back in a minute.
Okay. So,
No one just runs off with it. No, just kidding.
okay.
Can I
Oh, look, you keep this suit. I got the ring.
Yeah.
Because Noida just came over, can I pass? Because I have my last potion of water breathing. Can I pass it to him? Just in case?
Yeah, you could. Okay, so you've got a water breathing potion on hand if things get dire. Noida's
Yeah.
gonna when Felwyn gives the gesture, give it to me, give it to me. She's gonna pass over the ring and
Right.
leave Noida to then fend for himself for a time. Felwyn, I'll get you to do your second attempt, please. Arcana's fine.
Yay. Yeah. It's, 22
Ooh,
again.
you beat 22. You beat 20 twice now. Okay, so you think that you figured out a way that you can seal this, and it starts to slow down the leak into the suit. Roll one more for me. Pass one more.
That puts me to
Oh, a 15. Okay.
15.
All right. So with the 15, you sort of struggle with this last little bit, and it still keeps leaking. Try again. Now this is number 4.
Oh! It was nearly a 1.
Another
15
15.
again.
Okay, it still continues to leak, and this time the legs are filling up with water. At this point, you're feeling like your lungs are about to burst. You probably spend a minute without breath, and you're at risk of just out of
Yep.
reflex taking a breath.
Here, take a whiff.
You're going to stick the ring on.
Yeah.
Okay, you stick the ring on.
And then I can keep working on the suit while I'm wearing the ring.
Yes, now you can now you can breathe water anyway, and let the suit fill up with water, and just work away at it. If it
Yep.
if it comes to
And
that.
I'm sure there's a way to like expel the water out of the suit once I fix the leak.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a way to do that.
Yeah. Okay, go for it. Roll another roll.
So now Noida's holding his breath, right? But he has the potion just in case.
He
I'm
does,
gonna
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna polymorph Norda into a fish.
Into a puff.
Yeah,
9.
just a little minnow or something.
All right. I mean, I can hold my breath
Always,
for a couple
always
of
that
minutes.
spell slot move. I see Felwyn fail a couple times at fixing it. It thinks it's gonna take longer than I thought, and he gives him the ring. So I'm gonna polymorph him into a fish.
Okay. All right. So you cast your polymorph.
All right.
Noida, you turn into this like puffer fish, and you can puff up your spikes, or just sort of swim around. You're like got a head, or what sort of fish, Elric?
Just like a little friendly fish, like a clownfish.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Like your Nemo.
Yes. Okay.
Nemo.
Clownfish. All right.
Clownfish.
Normal fits or one bad one?
There's lots of
A question.
an enemy to hide in. Go, Noda.
Can Morwin understand me? You speak fish, don't you?
Depends what kind of fish you're speaking.
Yeah.
A clownfish.
I'm a clownfish. Can you answer specifically the clownfish dialect?
Yeah.
I can speak to you, but you can't hear me back.
I can.
Like, no, I can't hear you back. I can communicate ideas to you, but
All right.
like
get
you can
you.
understand what I'm saying, but I can't understand fish.
And I'll just do the lip popping thing that fish do and hang around.
Yeah.
What is it, boy? Did someone fall down a well?
Okay, back to you, Felwyn. You've got a bit of problems. You accidentally broke something,
Oh no!
and you're gonna have to come up with.
Drop a screw.
Yeah, you can come and goes through a fissure or something. Okay, I'll get you to do another roll for me.
It's like me trying to do a
Come
home
on,
repair.
this
This is
time.
my third trip to Home Depot.
Yeah.
Can you land on something good for a change?
If you get to 3 fails before you get 3 successes, you broke
Okay,
the suit's
I'm
broken.
landing on. I'm adding on Flash of Genius to
Okay.
this one,
Okay.
which
What-
is a +4. That's my reaction. That puts me at 20.
Okay.
Ooh, I have my sorry, I have my Cosmic Omen too. So you could add an extra D. I could add an
Right.
extra D6.
Do you want to do that for this roll? Do you do it before the roll
Yeah,
or after?
I just thought of it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. So you
You do it. Let's see. Whenever it says whenever a creature within 30 feet is about to make an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check, you can use your reaction to roll a D6 and add the number to the total. So it's
Okay.
after the roll.
So I want to do it on this one because I already got a 20.
Yeah.
All right. There's another 4.
Okay. Felwyn, you managed to seal the suit and hit the button to eject all of the water out, and finally breathe in air again.
Okay, I'm gonna take the water breathing ring off.
Yep.
And pass it through like a little
I'll
hatch
bring
and give
Noida
it
back.
back to Noida.
Okay.
I drop
Right.
I drop polymorph.
Okay. I'll put on the ring. Yeah. I'll just say, don't you have like a way of magically repairing things?
I could have mended a few things, but yeah.
Yeah.
Mending is still just a cantrip, and puts back
Yeah.
together
It
two
takes like a minute.
things that are
Yeah.
broken as well, like an object, but it won't necessarily just repair magic items, but usually magic items can't be damaged either. So I just want to see what state the suit's actually in after you decapitate it, Elide. Can you just, so we rolled your damage with your, can you just roll the actual damage you did with your natural 20?
Yeah, let me scroll up to it.
Yeah, because that damage is gonna half that damage goes to the suit, right?
Yep.
Okay. I scrolled up to it and I'm just clicking the damage from that nat 20.
Yep.
Did it go? So it was 16 total. Wait, is that math right? Because it's 13
16 plus 8,
3.
yeah.
Sage 24.
So you've
24,
done
yeah.
you've done 24 with your weapon, and in addition, Vorpal weapon, if it rolls a 20, does an
A
addition.
D8,
It
right?
does an additional 68 damage, so that would be 20 plus 29. So you actually did 53. Is that right?
Don't I need to roll the 68?
Oh, that's done. It's 29. It's in there already.
Oh, it
So
is.
that's 26 damage to the armor. So the armor was on 120, minus 26.
That could have been worse.
Okay. Still, that's 94 health that it's absorbing from Felwyn.
So how do how much can I repair it at night since I can't repair during a long rest?
You can do it in downtime, so it's not the sort of thing that you can just do in the field.
You actually need a power armor station
Yeah.
and lots of aluminum.
Or probably, even if you sort of,
And adhesive.
yeah, if you take a long rest, but you're resting, then you're not sort of spending the day. You're spending the day adventuring and then having a rest in between days of adventuring. But if you took a day off from adventuring or spend a couple of days, hiding out somewhere, then you'd have
Then I
some
could spend some
decent
to do
time.
it.
Yep. The other thing you could do is when the party takes a long rest, you could decide to not rest, not get the benefit of that long rest, work through the night, not sleep, and then you'd get a day's worth of repairs done to the armor. Which might, you might not care at some point. You've got potions of long rest at the moment, so if push came to shove.
I could take a potion and then long rest for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And the rest of the
Yeah.
In
I
the
might
real
have
world,
to
we call
do
that
that.
lots of coffee.
Yeah, it's a 5-hour energy drink. That's what I'm taking. Like
Yes.
a 5-hour energy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or,
That
or,
must
or you
be
can just
like-
try Angel Dust with Greater Restoration.
Yeah.
Snort some diamond powder.
All right. Where to now? Where?
Speaking of greater restoration, would anybody mind if the next downtime Elric takes one of those 1,000 gold diamonds we found and just crush it up and make 10 uses of diamond dust?
Yeah. Go for
No
it.
objection here.
I think we have what,
No.
3 diamonds? 3 diamonds worth 1,000 each in the party treasure.
I
think
believe so.
saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
There are some
Yeah, 3
spells where you need
1,000 gold piece diamonds.
There are some spells where you need a solid diamond as well. So I don't know if any of those are the
Yeah.
ones that matter to you.
Revivify is like that, and I will need a 100 gold piece. Well, 100 or 1,000
300.
diamond for Revivify.
I think it's 300 for Revivify and 500 for Raised Dead.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's 300. So I don't think I could cut diamonds. So I'd have to burn 1,000 a
Right.
piece diamond. But I can definitely take my mortar and pestle and start making some diamond dust with one of those.
Right.
So I can use it. So I have at least have that for greater restoration. Okay, so I'll take one of those diamonds and mess around with it.
Right? Um,
Okay.
Okay.
Any other things, or what are you going to do from here?
um,
Yeah.
there's still a lot of rooms to explore.
Yep.
All the
More
rest of the
trouble we
map's
can get
black
in.
for me.
Is everybody good with breathing underwater indefinitely now? Or is there anybody still on potion?
More good.
I'm good.
Okay.
But
Yeah, good.
actually, the potion that Elite had, maybe Fallen should take it after all, because if the armor gets damaged or destroyed,
Then I'll have something on me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
so I'll pass it on to Fallen, so you can add it.
Potion of water breathing. Thank you.
So we were in here just to get Hawk's staff back, weren't we?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess. Well, that's you'd followed his lead in saying, "Hey, come with me."
So
What's Hawk gonna do now?
He will travel with you for the time being.
Come and help us kill the Kraken.
Yep.
Come on, Hawk, let's go.
Oh, that's right. We also found a ring of evasion, ring of swimming, and some jewelry. And a rod of Pact Keeper that nobody can use. In here.
Did we give Morn her sword and bow?
She's got them. She just hasn't attuned to them yet.
Okay.
Did you add them to my thing?
No. But you might need to, at least for the time being, just add something like I think you'll have to have a look at what plus the moon bow is, and just maybe just add a bow that's got that plus. The main thing that the moon bow's got is if you a certain number of times per day you can say you are my enemy, da 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 da, and it does an additional damage to that creature.
Because it said on the description that you sent that it is on fire, and while it's on fire, it does 2d6 flame damage.
Oh, is it? Okay, I'm
Something like
thinking
that.
of a different weapon then. My mistake. So
Yeah, the one that's in the party treasure.
That's an oath bow, I think, isn't it?
Oathbow. Oh yeah.
The treasure is like all messed up for me at the moment.
Oh, okay. All right.
So did anyone grab the ring of swimming?
I thought Elric did.
Ring, okay. Ring of evasion.
I'll take it.
Hey, I thought you had the ring of evasion. Yeah.
I've already got a ring of evasion. Maybe I got it.
I will take
I
the
think
ring
you-
of swimming. Yeah.
Okay. Then we should add the jewelry and stuff to the treasury. And the Rod of the Packkeeper for sale.
Yeah, you can always trade things when you get back to Nebulese Bazaar.
Well, I'm just confused. I don't know what the effect of the moon bow is, because if you look at how it's like, this is what the description is to me, so it's like the description of two different things molded together in the party treasure.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know which effect is from which.
I can scooch back to the because I put all of the descriptions, I think, into the chat as well. Identify.
Because I scrolled back up to the chat, couldn't find the.
I thought the swords were dawn and dusk.
Yes,
Yep.
they are.
Right. A combo meal.
Oh, okay. I only saw dawn in the picture. That's why.
Oh, I already had the ring of swimming. You're right. I did take that. Okay.
All right.
No, I got two. I'm kidding.
Okay, I'm just checking party treasure.
Did you say you have 2 rings of swimming?
Well, I just added it last session. I didn't realize it. So yes, I did have it.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, so I can see. Yeah, it's a little bit. It's greyed out for me too. I don't know what I'm doing here myself. I'm just trying to be able to read it. You know, the text. I think some of it you can make the lettering.
I can see if I can fix that. So it's all the default color.
Oh, I see. Okay, got it. That's just jogging my memory now. So what it is the short swords are +2, and one of them does an extra 1d8 necrotic damage per hit, and the other one does an extra 1d8 radiant damage per hit.
Yeah. But what does the bow do?
Okay, I'm getting...
Because it says something about the sword being ablaze, but then just... it's confusing.
Okay.
Does the bow literally just emit light?
No. Okay. Oh, I see. What it is the reason why it's saying sword is it's cut and paste from Flame Tongue. So what this base is basically is a Flame Tongue, but it's in bow form. So that's what's going on there.
So I just set it ablaze, and then when I shoot someone, they do 2d6 extra.
That's right.
Fire damage.
Yep.
And I assume I can do that X times per day.
No, you can do it as much as you want.
Okay.
Oh, you once it's ablaze.
Be very stealthy while doing it.
Once it's ablaze, it'll stay for as long as you want. But you can once you drop or sheath it. Sorry. You can put it out.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can only switch it on once a day.
Once a day, okay.
Yep.
Okay. Imagine me like stealthing in, so I'm like, right, I'm just gonna do a quick assassination.
Yeah, exactly.
Light emitted everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
That fixed the party treasure text. I think I can see it in both light and dark mode now.
Oh, okay. All right. So
was that it? Is it because I have Dark Reader on?
Yeah, I can see it now also. Thank you.
All
yeah,
right.
that's better.
Party treasure. Oh yeah, a bit of
Nice.
formatting there. So Dawn plus a +2 short sword, D8 necrotic radiant each. Each strike. Oh, so there's the summary of the short sword at the above that.
Okay, yeah.
One is dusk, one is dawn.
Okay. Presumably dusk is necrotic, dawn is radiant.
Yep.
Okay.
The bow is the paragraph or so under that.
Okay. And the bow's not like a plus bow, it's just a bow, but then it has the effect. That's cool.
Yep.
Okay. Well, there we go.
Yeah, which is the same as a flame tongue. Oddly, they don't have a plus to hit and damage.
That's fine.
Okay, so you're carrying those around, and Pati, where to from here?
Okay. Let's go kill a Kraken.
I mean, there might still be some clues around here. Or, no, more magical bling bling.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can't see the map that we've explored so far. Should we be able to see that?
Yeah, you should. Let's see, I'll just...
Yeah, we can only kind of see one hallway.
I can see where we are pretty much.
Okay, I'll see if I can do some revealing. Did that do anything?
Yep.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, I've figured out how to do it. Explorable darkness reveal.
Okay.
How's that looking now?
I want to check out rooms.
Alright. I don't think you went over here yet. We came from here.
Yeah.
So here's the catacombs, the gorge.
Oh, yeah. Oh, did we?
We haven't gone all the way down here, I think, and there's also a staircase over here somewhere. And also there was alien ship door in the corridor there.
Yep.
I'm going to join in player and see from your perspective, so it shows me what
What we're seeing.
you're seeing.
I think is there's like a square over here. We already been here. That's where we found our undead wizard.
Yeah, you're right.
So your map should now be filled in, from what I can see.
Just a few little bits you haven't been to.
No, that's right.
Okay.
Generally, all to the south. There's a few. There's the passage, obviously, that you spent some time resting in, and that was a clear illithid architecture tube, rather than that was way down. I'll shift ping here to draw your attention. But there's also a long passage, heading to the south as well, that had a kink in it towards the end. There's also a passage from the chamber that sort of overlooked where you found the statue. That had stairs going down. That was this room here.
Okay.
What are we doing here? Are we?
Well, we came here because the cultists said their Kraken body needed saving, but then we saw it just swimming around.
Okay.
Now Elric went all
Freaky.
yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Well, are we here to explore then, or
Kinda.
shall we head out? Can go swim out into the hallway.
All right, I'll move you as a bunch if that
That's
just
fine.
a bit of fast travel.
Yeah.
and I'll just join back as DM. Then I can grab and bypass doors and all that palaver.
Right. I don't think we checked number 7 yet.
There was a room across the hallway.
Yeah, that's why we came straight in here.
Yeah, we just came straight up north because that's where the wizard said his stuff is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hakamaraz led us here.
All right, I'll get everyone into a sort of 10-foot wide passage. Oh, and there was the door to the south that you hadn't been to.
Yeah,
yet.
we haven't opened it.
Okay. Well, that opens easily. And the door opens, revealing a barnacle-encrusted pile of coins.
Oh, they can be cleaned.
They can.
My
precious.
Make them beautiful and shiny.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
So you rush in and start
I think
coin polishing.
I think I'm beginning
Well,
to
I just
understand
cast
the.
precipitation from a distance.
Mm.
I don't have
I'm beginning to
touch
understand the
it.
gold fever the dwarves in the Hobbit had when
Mm.
they found the hoard, the mountain.
You also can see a few
Start to
gems
shut-
and things, some other odds and ends scattered throughout this treasure.
I'm gonna check
Just
the
shuffle
traps.
through it with a spear and make sure there's nothing in there.
Yeah, can I check the traps?
Yeah. Any traps are
Ooh.
well and truly triggered as everyone sort of stomps around, but no.
Who needs safety when you can have gold?
20.
Oh, investigation.
Please
Okay.
come. What's going on?
Right.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
can
So,
buy safety.
okay. So Felwyn dissects the room into a grid and does a search of each square, making sure that there's nothing beyond just barnacle-covered gold. And you find a few pearls, a few moonstones, some drow boots, a suit of elven chain, and a statuette in aquamarine, which is the sort of blue-green stone, carved into the shape of a dolphin.
Oh, this is pretty.
Ooh.
More?
Mhm.
Like, this pretty dolphin.
Hmm.
Is that elven chain? As in elven chain?
It is.
That's it. We've already found a suit of elven
You
chain. haven't
have.
we? Yeah, right. Okay.
That one was just regular trench shirt, I think.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Elven chains
Or
are
up
like
to check magic.
actual item.
No.
The boots, the elven.
I spent 10 minutes putting it up here.
Okay, none of the gems are magical, but the dolphin, the elven chain, and the boots are magical.
Elric will be interested in that dolphin.
Let's identify that 10 minutes.
Okay. So you camp out here for a little bit, do the identify, and the dolphin. Okay, you come up with a magic word associated with the triggering of this dolphin, and when you say the word, this dolphin will take on the form and summon a dolphin companion, animal companion.
Ooh. I'm I'll give it to Robin.
I'll
Can I
say
do it?
I have enough animal companions. I got a bag full, so if anybody wants this, they can.
It's
I'm out of attunement slots.
It's a form.
I got Wally, I don't need a
How
dolphin.
about Gungo? Because who does not have a swimming
it-
speed? Because they could ride
I've
a
got swimming.
dolphin.
That's what it means.
I think it's only me at this point.
Oh, okay, so let's give it to Chris. Because you could
Yeah.
ride
To
the
who?
But the,
dolphin. Oh, sorry, Noida. And we could like, yeah.
does it require attunement? So I'm kind of
Just checking.
yeah.
So this is a form of a new figurine of wondrous power. Unheard of, previously unheard of.
Oh, this would fetch a nice price on eBay.
Yeah. It's unique. I do not believe it requires attunement.
Wasn't he that guy that in that last town, that merchant, eBay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my other campaign, my party just went into a rainforest. And It's called the Timu Rainforest. Instead of the Amazon.
Why not Amazon? It's right there.
Well, that's the joke.
All right, so this does not require attunement.
Lovely.
It can fit. It's pocket sized. You speak the action. It grows into a full dolphin, a living creature. You can't do that, cause it to become a creature in a space that it can't occupy. It just won't change. It's friendly to you. You've got basically Flipper on your side. It understands and obeys your languages. If you give it no commands, it will defend itself, but otherwise do no other action.
Right. Is it large? Can I ride it?
Checking.
I mean, it could pull you probably.
You could hold on to
You
its
could-
fin, maybe.
You
like
could
a
ride a
baby.
normal sized dolphin. No worries.
I think they're normally medium size. But it'd be like in water though. You wouldn't have any problems like holding onto its fins.
Okay, found it.
But I'll leave that up
Aquamarine dolphin, right?
Yep. So there you go. So you've got a figurine of wondrous power.
Okay.
And even whether it's large or small or whatnot, the things that are having to be one size different to you, think of that as something where you could just ride them all the time. So a horse can carry you, around over the course of a day. But even another medium creature, like you've seen, people will hang on to the fin of a dolphin and be pulled along. But that might be just for a short period. But so it can still do that through the water, no problem.
All right.
Might struggle if you try to travel over the course of a day like that.
Oh, it's actually even better because while in dolphin form, the figurine allows you to cast the water breathing spell at will.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, yeah, definitely.
That could have been useful like 5 minutes ago.
You went into the wrong room first. You go to get to the dolphin.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
All right.
Are you going to continue to detect, identify?
Yeah, let's do the rest.
Okay.
Just 10 minutes each, right?
Yep. All right. So the armor is Elven Chainmail armor. +1 armor, as I think so, giving armor class 17, I believe.
I think it's 15.
15? Is it normally 14 for?
For Elven. Yeah, it's 14 and +1 because of the Elven chain.
Right.
If it's just normal Elven chain, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Chain shirt, I think it is. Who's wearing the other Elven chain we found? Who ended up taking that?
I don't know if
Nobody.
Yeah, right.
It's
I
in the
think
treasure.
it's in the treasure.
Just wondering whether Gunga could actually wear a suit of it, or whether it would be of any benefit.
the downside for you, Gungo, is you're proficient with it.
You
so
lose
that
your unarmored bonus.
It just you lose your unarmored bonus for being a barbarian and
Yeah, that's
getting,
right. Yeah, but it might be better than that anyway.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Gungo, I can just picture Gungo trying on Elvish chainmail.
How does this look? It's all dainty. And
I'll put a picture of it in the chat there.
Bling, bling.
So fine.
It's a little slender. You might need to add some chains to it.
A few links.
Yeah.
Magic. It's adjustable. It's fine. We
It's
can
Especially
actually-
that giant strength belt you got. Like, you just flex the pec muscle and all the chain links will go flying all directions.
It'll be one arm class better if I wear it. Yeah, I'm gonna wear it. Sure, he's
Okay.
gonna wear it. He's
Okay.
one arm class better if he wears it. So
Great.
I'll just make sure it doesn't affect any of his other abilities. But yeah,
Yeah.
he'll,
Okay.
he'll put it on.
right.
just covering his chest.
Okay. Nice one. And you've got some little pauldrons there to cover over your enormous deltoids. The boots are spider climbing,
Oh,
so you can walk on the walls and the ceilings.
that's
Ooh,
awesome.
that's nice.
Too many options.
Or you could just become a spider. Elric says,
Yeah.
but whatever.
Oh wow,
I guess we can't all wild shape.
That's really good though.
Okay.
Oh,
Um,
how good would Gungo look
One
in
requires
Elven
a
chains?
human, right?
While you are wearing these light drow-made boots, shoes, you can move up, down, across vertical surfaces, upside down along ceilings, leaving your hands free. You have a climbing speed equal to your walking speed. However, the slippers don't allow you to move this way on slippery surfaces, ice, oil, or whatever.
They're probably not much good for us down here when we're underwater, are they? Because we're just swimming around anyway.
While you're swimming, you're sort of in 3D mode regardless.
Yeah.
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 But they're a
I'll
good item now.
later.
But if someone's got an
Although I
achievement,
say-
if someone's got an achievement slot, some of you have a faster walking speed than a swimming speed, and you walk along the bottom or walk along the top. You might all be fully decked out with achievement, though.
Yep.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
Although the downside is, looking at the picture, you're basically wearing Crocs.
yeah.
And they're really ugly.
That'd be awesome with my chainmail.
Yeah,
Crocs with chainmail. Dialing.
yeah.
What happens when you go in there, Gungo?
The psychic suit, I think,
yeah.
is the psychic suit is the only one that walks along the sea floor rather than swimming. So with these, it could walk
Yep.
along the cavern ceiling and wall and surface as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I might have achievements.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take it with us. They might come here.
Put that back.
There's also
Yes, I am.
moonstones and pearls. We'll try and move on rather than just swimming through all this treasure. So I'll just put that into the chat. Okay, so there are 10 pearls worth 100 each. And 12 moonstones worth about 50 each. If someone wants to put that in the treasure and take it.
Alright, I'll put it in.
Okay, and then everyone moves back out into the corridor. And where to from here?
Well, what do you think? Do we want to just check out to the north?
Yeah, just,
Yeah,
you know,
we haven't been there yet, so let's see what trouble we can get into there.
Okay.
There we go.
Who's scouting? Who's in the lead on the north trip?
I'll head along.
Okay.
I'm usually the scout, I
All right.
guess, so I change things.
Do you want to just do
Like,
a
Go
stealth
out
for us?
towards the front as well.
Yep. Sure will. 18.
Okay, so you move up to the north. Let's see.
Yeah. And also, perception checks to see me also have disadvantage if
Oh, yeah?
there's anyone there.
Is this the cloak?
Yeah.
Elven kind. Nice one.
Yeah.
All right, so they need to roll an 18 regardless, and they have disadvantage to try and
Yeah.
do so.
Yeah.
Just reloading my... okay, so you move down and see down a long tunnel that goes towards the crypts. And you've been in those crypts. You didn't come this way, but you can see in that direction. And let's see. I'm just waiting for it to resolve myself. It's a bit slow. Okay, so and then the passage forks, I think, towards the end of that long passage. Where are we? Here we go. I must have accidentally sort of dropped you off. Okay, and there's a you pass a door to the left and a passage that goes out to the right. You sneak along to the right. I'm just assuming there's a scout and the party's not too far behind you.
Yeah. Just scouting away.
Just to make it a bit simpler. And okay, you come to more.
I think when I come past the doors, I might even just have a little peer through, see if it looks dodgy
okay.
in there.
Okay, and you go past a open doorway. There's a passage to the south, an open doorway. You can see some sea devils just sort of loitering at the far end of in a room at the end. They don't seem to be alerted to your presence at least, and they haven't noticed you.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no other doors or things going out of there. Now, what's a bit weird is this looking black to you? Can you see your character?
I can see my character, but I can only see black around my character.
Yeah, okay.
I can see the corridor to the left, the corridor to the bottom, and then just a big black square where I'm
it's weird.
stood.
I can't.
Do you need to remove like a DM block off of there? Have you got like a...
Yeah, there's something...
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, did that work?
I can see now.
Oh, I have to actually click. It's counterintuitive. I have to click permanent darkness and then reveal, rather than explorable darkness and reveal that. I want it to be explorable so it shows up. But I had to get rid of the permanent darkness that was there first. Okay.
Yeah.
Learning things. All right. So how's that looking to you now? You should be seeing a room.
Yeah, I can see the room, yeah. And then the sea devil.
Yes, okay. You can see a sea devil at the end. The room that you're looking at into now is empty except for this sort of green mat. Looking towards down the end, there are net-filled pits covered with crabs and lobsters. It looks like this is a place where the sea devils keep all of their the food. It's their larder, basically like a living tank full of stuff.
Okay. There's just the one sea devil, and then what's in the corridor just below me?
To the south. I'll move everyone. Yeah, I'll you continue down to the south. The party not too far behind you. And there's a door. I assume that's what you're just having to have a little bit of listen and then a sneaky peek.
Yeah.
The great swathes of seaweed fill a chamber with slowly undulating with rippling current.
Okay.
And there's a toppled plinth in the centre of the room.
Hmm.
Oh, twins.
Okay. Guess I'll.
Continue on.
The party are like a little bit behind me, right?
Yeah.
I'm not like
Sure.
just. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
And then you come through into a room where where you fought, where you prized the statue things out, and then you come full circle back to where the party is.
Okay. Well then, yeah. There's a couple sea devils up ahead in like a small room, but other than that, it's basically just a loop. There's a door to the left though that I didn't peek into at the end of the corridor if we wanna check that out.
We can't see that on our map, Anthony.
What can't you
I think
see?
it's still.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
is it over here?
I'll swim past and just go to the door that I didn't go into, which was this one, right?
Hang on. Oh yeah. Yep.
On the left.
I'll just drag you over to see
I
if
didn't check in there.
just one. I'll just drag you over to see if it shows up the map. Is Morwen now going there showing the map for you guys?
Nah, she's disappeared.
No.
Okay.
All right. Another of that strange reveal. I'm gonna.
Yeah, it looks like there's a few blocks of it there.
Oh, I see. How's that looking now?
Having. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But even if we sort of stick from what I've just described, so there's a big sort of a big loop of passages. Morwen sort of comes back to the starting point, and Morwen, you creak open this door at the top.
Little peek inside just
Yes.
in case there's anyone there.
And you see the door opposite. It looks like some sort of entry hall, and there's a stairway going up.
Okay.
You can smell or taste the much more cleaner water coming through this room. So this passage you would expect leads back to the surface, back to the open ocean.
Great. Yeah. This way then, I guess. I'll just communicate with the party.
Oh, there's still that ship.
Yeah. I don't think we're trying to
star,
get out.
and the one that fell from the stars.
And the Kraken's probably up there as well.
Yeah, the Kraken
Yeah,
is. You've seen the party at least, or some of them have seen the Kraken in open water above.
Yeah, that was me.
And
I'm
if you
happy to
learned
go get
all
it,
our
guys.
secrets.
Let's go get him.
Yeah, but wait. The fish cult people, they worship the Kraken, but the alien people are trying to take over the cult. Maybe they're plotting something with the Kraken. They're trying to capture it, to use it against, like, us.
There you go. So we should kill it.
Or we could prevent them from capturing.
Or we could do both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there a way for the people that are down to 0 insanity points, or sanity points, excuse me, to restore sanity? Is that like exhaustion? Is that something that'll come back to them, or is there something we can do to?
You're not sure.
I do
help them
offer
restore the
stamina.
sanity?
Right now, we're just not feeling
I'm not
too
sure.
good.
You think the sorts of things that can cure insanity would work? So the magical things that would cure insanity, or time and counselling.
Yeah.
Time
So,
and
you know,
counselling. We've got to go to
you want to
Licensed
unburden yourself?
insanity counselor.
If you want to
Is there a
unburden yourself,
therapist in
and
town?
it's not necessary, but it is recommended that you do accept prophets as your personal savior.
Yeah. An epiphany that might work.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think Anthony said that's at the long rest I can try that, right?
So I think
As a typical male, I think Gungo would find it easy to kill the Kraken than to talk to someone about his problems.
Okay, let's go die somewhere. This is way easier than.
yeah, slaying
A
the
real
Kraken. Slaying the Kraken is a euphemism for defeating your inner demons.
Slay that.
You're taking things all too literally, Gungo. But to just circle back for how you were brought here is that you've been investigating this crash, investigating this infestation of an incursion from the astral plane, from beyond the stars, and these beings, which the only ones that you've seen so far have been illithids, these mind flayers, apparently have a plan to slay and take over, slay the Kraken and take over its place, take over its power structure, and surreptitiously supplant the Kraken with their ruler, and from there use that as a launch point to continue their conquest. So it's sort of the illithids, I guess, that you're, that are a threat that you've been pursuing. Kraken's always in every ocean. There's one of them usually, so they're going to be an ever-present threat, which you've seen.
Yeah. So yeah, just I think my point is
to
that
return the Kraken to its slumber or something.
I mean the
Rather
cult
than
has
try
been
to
here.
kill it.
Maybe.
They've been here a while. They don't bother anyone. They just smell like fish and they do their dark ritual on the isolated island.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go back to normal,
Let
and
that
I'm more
anybody else?
I'm more concerned about the invasive species.
well, they're to the south. You've sort of started to see evidence of them further to the south.
And they took over one of the islands, right? We had to escape. Like Gango and Ulrich and I.
Yeah.
Like the
Yep.
cultists got brainwashed, started attacking us.
The Felwyn's armor is of illithid manufacture.
Yep.
Well,
So anyway, let's kick out those immigrants. I mean, invaders.
Right. Where to then?
It's horrible, but
so there's a big like what's the end of this corridor here? And why is that not clicking for me?
Do a ping for me.
Yeah, here.
So
Because
that goes to the exit, to the out to the surface.
okay, right. Because that's all. We can't see that part of the map either.
Oh, okay.
There's another.
I'll see if I can do something about that.
Okay, so what is it then? Just this corridor leading down to the south, the stairs going down, is it? And the spaceship. Does that sound about right?
just like it.
Yeah. So there's one passage that you rested in. There's also another longer passage. I don't know how I shift ping. This one's down
there's
here.
that passage. Yep.
So there's a sort of
Maybe we should go.
there's a east-south passage and a west-south passage. There's also an area here which you didn't venture into, which looks like much more natural caverns. It was twisting and turning and coral caves.
Okay. Okay. And do we think we need to do anything about these sea devils up here, guys, or we just gotta leave them be?
I mean, at this point, it'll be just vermin control. I think it's below our pay grade.
Send your dolphin to kill them.
All right. So if you head back down to that junction, you get down to 10-foot wide passage. And you see some sort of shimmering light at the end of the tunnel, about 100 feet down.
A shimmering light.
Yes.
I guess if they don't go into the light.
Yeah.
Just go down a bit closer towards it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Start
I
going
mean-
down.
Investigate the light. Is it like
Don't go into
ambient
the
light, or is it like coming from a source?
She's coming towards us.
You can't say you can. Yeah, it's a train. You're in a tunnel.
I mean, is it like an orb that's just it's
Okay.
giving off light? Or
So there's
is it
no
like-
direct light source, but you can tell that at the end of the tunnel it does a bit of a 45 degree turn, and from there's flickering light coming off the walls, sort of refracted through.
Oh,
Oh, so it's like a daylight.
rave.
Like there's a room up ahead that's lit up.
Or, yeah.
It's not daylight though. You definitely know it's not daylight.
Okay.
Flickering light would indicate
Would this be
candle
going?
or some kind of magical burning something
Yeah,
underwater.
it's a magical, like a continual light or a light spell or something like that.
I mean, nothing ever but happened in deep sea if you go after just flickering light in the darkness. So let's go.
There could be no
That's
problem
fine.
with this.
All right, you descend.
There's a big anglerfish right behind us.
You descend a short staircase, and then the passage turns. I'm just going to zoom in a little here.
So Felon's in the suit, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well-
I love it. It looks like Sir Gregor from the
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
You know what?
And this
Maybe before
thing,
we
tower
go,
thing over-
I feel a little bit anxious that if it's okay, I will cast that water breathing on everyone,
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. And it
from the
lasts
dolphin,
24 hours.
just in case. Yeah,
Okay.
we might lose limbs, things might be damaged, items might be suppressed.
Yeah,
You never know what's
armor's only
happened.
got-
I might change race.
Yeah,
Okay.
You never know.
everything's possible.
It looks like you're inside a bouncy castle, and the walls are translucent, so you can't see through, but they are sort of bulging as if the pressure of the water is pressing against the transparent walls, and with
Okay.
the current, with your movements. Obviously, there's changes in pressure and a bit of a flow, even though you're just down at the end of a tunnel. It's undulating slightly, and it looks
Can
like.
I do it? Sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
I was going to do like an arcana check or investigation check to see if I recognize any of what this is.
Okay. You can do an arcana for me.
Okay. What's with my rolls today?
13. Okay.
13.
So it's clearly magical to you. It might, it sort of reminds you of like a wall of force, but those are from what you've read. I don't think you can cast it yourself, but from what you read, those are completely solid and a single plane, whereas this is spongy.
And does it go over the top of us as well?
It looks like there's a doorway, and you're walking into a very small hemispherical room. So it goes above, it goes to the sides, and this is more like as if you're in a dome tent on its side.
Okay.
But there's a flat floor to walk on as well. Elide,
Just,
you're right there too, and Elric.
I'm just going to touch the tip of his spear against the wall.
Okay. Pop! Nothing happens. The spear goes through as if you're just poking a spear into jelly.
Okay. I think that's jellyfish.
So we're still in water, right?
You are still in
Yeah.
water.
Water around us.
I'm just
And it
scared
seems
of
like
a
this-
gelatinous cube or something.
Yeah.
It's one like this, damn.
Well, I'm thinking it might be like a stomach or something, just holding its mouth open, waiting for us to walk in. But yeah, to the brave, the world
Walking
belongs, I
directly into
guess. So
something's stomach.
Yeah.
This is like.
let's go. Let's follow the light, guys. Don't stop.
There's,
All right.
there's no fish that actually attract people with lights or anything like that.
So Noida's hand goes through the membrane, and he sort of
Ew.
his head sort of goes through, and then he sort of takes a step and then steps through it.
We're just stepping through.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of going towards the light. Out of this entire group, I know for a fact I'm going to heaven.
Okay, and a moment
Don't go
later,
follow him.
Alid, you're a bit sort of shocked to see Noida's face just come through, and like Jack Nicholson through a doorway. And
Is that what just happened?
Here's Noida.
yeah, here's Noida, and he says, this opens into an open air chamber.
Oh, okay, let's pop in there.
Let's
It's,
go.
it's like an airlock, but it's a water lock.
Maybe it's somewhere we can take a rest. We'll check if that's safe.
All
Tally
right.
ho.
I'm moving us to a new map.
Gunga's going to grab a handful of that jelly to throw at someone as well, because he's been to the beach before.
Okay.
That's gross. I always hated that. Hit with those little jellyfish.
Okay. Now, can anyone see anything at this stage?
No.
Oven.
Excellent.
No, black.
Just as planned.
Um.
Okay, look, here is this map even
like-
bigger.
Oh, is it still black? It's still black though, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
no, we can
there's
see
like
it.
a corner thingy over here. You can see.
Oh, yeah.
something.
Okay, so the party spills out onto the floor of a what looks like a circular corridor. One side is natural rock with torches evenly spaced every 20 or 30 feet or so, and they've got some sort of crystalline substance in them that glows rather than natural light or just like a magical light source, like a light spell. Okay. However, the other side, the internal side of this chamber, is burnished star metal and bent glass. You think of glass as being something that has to be flat planes because that's how hard it is to manufacture, but the bent glass of tubes and things of glass with sort of pulses of light going along it.
Are we looking at a ship?
Yeah, when you look up the passage that you're in, it also looks like the walls of the circular passage you're in continue up, and then the natural cave goes up, so it looks like it's probably got this huge dome to it, and this burnished brass and copper and glass wall also goes away from you up as if it's some sort of dome structure.
And we're in air at the moment, right?
And you can breathe.
Yeah.
It's air, yes. Well, you can breathe anyway because you all
What's your
got...
dolphin? What's your
Yeah.
dolphin doing, Noida?
It's flopping about on the ground.
It's okay. It's a mammal. He can breathe.
Quick,
I'll carry it for
quick,
you.
splashing buckets of water on it.
Right.
Okay, so this looks like
I'll
we
leave
saw-
him in the water because if I dismiss him, I cannot summon him for like a week or something. So let him just stay in the water
Yep.
on the other side of the
Okay,
bubble.
all right. So he's on the other side of the jelly.
And we saw a piece of this ship, or a piece of a ship, down one of the other corridors. Does this look like the same material as that?
Yes, yes.
Is it the same material as the one that we saw on that beach? And could it be part of the same ship?
It
Could
looks
they,
like the same architecture.
Yeah. Because imagine that ship broke up in different pieces.
Yeah, that was just one piece, like the cockpit from much larger craft, you think?
Well,
Oh, so it might be the same, like broke apart.
Possibly. Yeah, I haven't seen any broken parts or anything.
Okay. Well, I want to believe.
let's see if we can find a way inside.
Yeah. So you can go north. North, northwest or southeast.
Should we have a sandwich? Well, we
Yeah, we should split up.
like a
I want that
short rest
sandwich
or
first,
something.
Do you want to have a short rest? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Does anybody benefit from short rest in our group?
I'm okay. I'm okay to keep going, but
Okay.
I'm at full health, so yeah.
Okay.
I think Lee's the
Yeah,
only
no
one
worries.
who's.
I was just double checking while we're in a
Okay.
spot where we could.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, Owen is the only one hurt, and I presume the only healing I got is the healing ward. So, or not healing ward, prayer of healing. It's kind of waste.
Yeah.
Gone.
Okay, so which way?
I feel like northwest would be back towards the other part of the ship that we might have seen, based on the other map we're at. So.
Yeah, you might come across that entrance.
Yeah. Let's see if we can't find a way in.
Okay.
Northwest.
So Gungo and Felwyn up the front. Noida coddled there in the middle with Hock
Yes.
and the three sort of militant spell slingers with spell ability. Not that you all have some sort of spell ability. Okay, you come past a section that's got a bit of a ridge, a more pronounced ridge. Looks like some sort of support, and then maybe 100 feet or so around. This must be huge. So you're slowly tracing the curve of a large circular structure. And you come to a door. And it looks like there's a couple of them.
Clear movement.
Okay.
So there's a bit of a bulge coming out from the side of this craft with two of these illithid type doors with the illithid locks and things on them. You've seen them before.
Oh, it might come relevant, so just like to point out that the intellect fortress would have faded by now.
Okay. Just
Oh,
take
this
your...
is similar to the lock in the first ship that we saw.
Yeah.
Remember that room that we broke into?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now nobody read anything in here. Okay. Just listen at the door.
Okay. Do a perception for me.
Perception. 21.
Okay. Okay, you can hear some sort of groaning inside.
Okay.
Can I do an investigation and work out how to open this door as well?
Yep, do an investigation for me.
Okay.
There's another door here, is there? Just on the other side.
I'm not doing good at my rolls today. This is 12.
Yeah, there's two of them.
I'll do 4.
Okay.
It was 12. It wasn't great.
12 investigation. So you recognise it. You know that there's some sort of combination, that you need to do, but you can't actually do them with fingers or even tools. You need to have tentacle digits. So you'd imagine a mind flayer sort of putting its face up there and pressing in certain combination with its tentacle face.
Nice.
Yeah, that's great. If the other ship we saw is actually part of this one, then there should be a big ass hole in this one somewhere.
Maybe.
We just have to find it.
Right.
So maybe
I
we
could
keep
try
going.
Okay.
Unless
And
the
we-
hole's
Is there anything?
underneath.
Wayne, is there anything to grab onto on the door?
No.
Like a handle? Or...
No, it's like a sort of metallic sphincter, like circular thing that goes, slides out.
Okay. Can Gungo like try and rip it open, like force it open somehow?
Yeah, you could try and muscle it open, definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Before that, I will cast at 6th level the fresh intellect fortress then on myself, Gango, Morwen, and Elric. Or before.
I'll just
Nice.
put the fortress on Morwen's token there. Gungo's got one. Elric's got one. And Noida, I'll just put that little castle thing on you as well. Okay, and then Gungo, you go up to the door and you go, rah, and try to tear it off its hinge. Can you roll an athletics for me?
Sure. He'll look around and say, "Has anyone got any guiding words for me? Any
Yes,
advice?"
I do. I can guide you in this. Please. Try.
Where should I push it? Where should I push it? Just here?
Okay, guidance.
Yeah,
it
come around this
harder.
corner. Yeah. Guidance. Yeah.
All right, Gungo.
26 plus a
There's
die
no
4.
door left.
Roll your d4.
26.
You're going to need it.
28.
Okay. Right, you wrench and wrench and wrench, and it doesn't open. You need more than a 28 to be able to
It's still tough.
smash it open.
Okay.
Should I try the other one?
I also
Yeah.
add on. I've got one more flash of genius.
Okay.
Where I can give you another idea there.
Okay.
So you add a +4 to the roll, which would make it 32.
So pull instead of push.
Something like that.
Okay. So you're going to do the flash of
Use
genius?
both hands.
Yeah, I give him the flash of genius and give him the +4, so that would take it to 32.
All right. So Gungo, with your flash of genius, your guidance from the gods, and your own pectoplastic magnificence, you tear the door off its hinges.
There you go. That's how you open the lock.
Who needs tentacles?
Yeah.
Who needs a rogue?
Yeah, here's our party rogue. That's how.
Yeah, I am a rogue. I picked the lock.
All right. And I'm going to open the door. Here we go. Okay.
Oh. Wow.
Time there was a hole, we got stuck down it in it.
Yeah. Okay. You can see a huge hole in the middle of a door. You can see other of these doors going off to the sides. You can see more of these crystal light sources. You also surprise, or not
Excuse me.
surprise, but they see two creatures. They're sort of standing in the room ready. Oh. The Sawagan Sea Devil Baron that you fought with 4 arms, and it was a huge creature, I think, in the last series of chambers before you got here. If you remember that, you see one of these, another one, but in this case, it's using a huge, what looks like a trident, but it's fashioned in the style of these illithids. Okay, so I'll paste that in here as well. Just zoom us in a little bit. Okay, and there also looks to be this huge 10-foot tall creature made of brain matter.
Made of brain matter.
Composed.
So not a. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put something in there that can approximate, because I've got a brain I can just use. And that's also large, and that stands up on two feet, and starts lumbering over to you. And even the legs have got those lumpy grey ridges with exposed blood vessels covering it, and it looks shaggy, but it's not. They're sort of nerve endings all hanging out all over it.
Intellect devourer?
If it's a 10-foot tall one, yes.
Oh no. Intellect annihilator.
Yes. And there's curved ceiling of iridescent metal covered in indecipherable inscriptions and patterns. Presses down upon you from above as you look up, and there's a plinth of glass rising up from the centre of the room. And this Baron is there. Where is he? There he is, in the centre of the room there.
All right. And what, they swimming towards us, are they? Or?
He looks like he's about to. He starts to grab this this trident, and looks like he's about to either throw it or charge.
Okay.
Are we in
And
initiative?
the brain,
Yes, I'll open
brain thing is that just like.
I'll open the initiative. Turn orders empty. I'll get everyone to put themselves in.
Okay.
Okay, I assume
Let's
that
go.
that Gungo has yelled out, "Another Baron and a giant walking brain," enough for people to act on. Even some of you might not be able to see what's
Roll
there.
better.
Aye.
Roll better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gunga just opened a can of tuna, I think. Rip the lid off.
2 crits.
Wow, 2 20s. Look at that.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm seeing a 19, 21, 17, 22. My God. Okay. Things are not looking up.
We are ready for this action.
Well, you did say we surprised these people, right? So
Everyone's
we
on
really
edge.
did.
I have a 14 dex. Going.
Okay, here we go. Descending. And I assume Felwyn... Oh, I see there's two 22s up there.
I probably have. Who's got the highest dex? I got a +2.
Of course, just one time I roll not 20, other
He
people
can
still go
Gungo
ahead of me.
can go before me. He's the one that opened
Right.
the door, so it would make sense that he would just be. Right?
Okay, and the Baron is up there as well. And there's no 20s. All right, cool. So Elric and Felwyn Moen go before anything. So Elric, I think you can actually see a little bit into the room. You can see the Baron over past Gungo. What do you want to do, Elric?
Yeah. I'm going to cast Maelstrom.
Oh, okay. Now, there's no water here. Does that matter?
Aren't we in water?
Nope.
No.
I don't know.
Anymore.
Oh, I missed that
We
part.
passed-
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we went past that protective barrier, and that was holding all the water.
No. You guys are all doing your
See, that
cool
makes it
walk now,
matter.
like the Cosby kids.
It says the point must be on the ground or in a body of water.
Okay, so cast it on the ground.
Let me drop. Yeah, and right in the middle here. It's a 30
Okay.
foot radius, so that should cover the whole room.
Yep. All right. So the whole room fills to 5 foot deep of water. Until the spell ends, a difficult to any creature starting the 10 must succeed or take 66 bludgeoning damage and be pulled toward the center. Cool. All right. So, and Maelstrom goes off.
That's including all of us melee people that want to get in there, right?
It would be, yeah. You'd be wading into a Maelstrom.
Yeah, great. Lovely.
Felwyn, what do you want to do?
Wait into a maelstrom. Okay, let's go.
They have to make a strength save, right? And then they take 17 bludgeoning damage.
Anyway, I'm gonna pop past Gungo into the room.
I'll draw in the Maelstrom for you.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
basically
they
just
take
gonna
the
pop
damage on their turn.
Yeah, I'm just
Got
gonna
it.
basically pop inside the door and off to the side because that's as far as I could fit, as I could go, right? I only got 20, 25 feet of movement in this. I can't move very far.
Okay, so
Oh, well, since I can't,
You just gotta get right on in there, huh?
well, what else do I do?
okay, so Felwyn, you go wading in. I'll move this to the back so we can see what's going on. And is that as far as you can get?
Yep,
Okay,
but I can shoot somebody,
sure you can. You can see them both.
or I can use a spell. So let me see. I am going to Thunderwave. The two of them. Go right out that way. Someone to cast that. It's a con 16 save.
Okay, con 16
Yeah, let's
save.
just see.
So the Baron tries. And fails. It's going to get both of them. How far back did they go? 10 feet.
Feet.
1,
And they
2,
took the.
and take how much damage?
What a terrible roll. Maybe I need to change my dice in D&D Beyond.
How much damage was the Thunderwave? I missed that.
6.
6. Okay.
Yeah, just 6, two of them.
Okay. Do the 6 damage. The brain creature also fails. 1, 2. And takes the 6 damage. Oh, you probably can't see a health bar, so I'll put one. All right. So you blast both of them back into the
Awesome.
maelstrom. Morwen, what do you want to do?
You're muted.
Dead.
Rebecca, you're muted.
You're muted.
Oh, I said, well, I can't really do much now because I could just reach one of them, but now it's just been knocked out of my range. So,
You've got the bow still. If you want to
You
shoot
have the bow.
arrows.
Get in there.
yeah,
and
but
get
I'm not
out.
attuned. I'm not attuned to it. I just have a regular
You can
bow.
still
We haven't
shoot
had
arrows with
attunement
it.
time yet.
Just don't get the magic stuff.
Yeah, it's just a normal bow though, without
Yeah.
the magic stuff. Hang on, Royal 20's being really slow. I'm trying to move my character. Just give me a sec.
When you move, if you use the arrow keys, it's a little bit kinder for with roll 20.
Okay, I didn't even know you could do that.
And then you move 1 square, so you can much more easily count too.
Hang on. I'm trying to just select my character. That's how slow it is.
Okay.
Yeah, my
just
beyond
keeps-
20 is being really slow.
It's just Roll20 itself, like the website.
Yeah.
I don't know
think
if
it's
I've got
something
my-
to do with the size of the map. Like the bigger the map, the slower it gets.
Okay, I don't know if my arrow keys. Is that that's did something, yeah.
Where do you want to be? Because I can just drag you.
Just somewhere where I'm not in them. I guess. Hang on, I can use the thingies. Okay, I guess not here. Okay, it's not doing the ping thing either, but it's like diagonally one up from the psychic suit.
Okay, yep.
I just moved the maelstrom by accident, but it wasn't in the maelstrom when I clicked on it.
The maelstrom's filling the room anyway, so but you can go to there right to the edge.
Oh, okay.
And you're now next to
Yeah,
the
sure.
suit. Yep.
Sure. Then I'll bonus action Slayer's Prey. The Shogun Baron.
Okay.
I guess I'll just shoot him. So that's 26 to hit.
Onto the Baron. Hits.
Yeah. So that is an amount of damage when the
6 damage.
page stops freezing. Yeah, plus the d6 from the Slayer's
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, 7 damage total.
Okay.
And then I can shoot him again.
Yep. Shoot him again.
Another 26 to hit.
It hits as well.
Well, at least that's some damage. 11 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
And that's me.
Doesn't your Slayer thing apply every time?
No, it's only the first time you attack something that turn.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Cool. So you come in, shoot 2 arrows. The Baron has to do a saving throw. He starts his turn in there. Strength, if I recall rightly. And what does he need? A 16. Okay, fails that. So he gets
17.
sucked into the middle of the maelstrom. And do you want to roll your... Is it 6d6? Elric, we'll roll it each time when someone takes damage from it.
All right.
Ooh, nice. 18.
18.
Okay, he takes 18 damage. He's just...
Bludgeoning.
Yeah, he's just going to throw the trident at you. Go for you, Felwyn. Rolls to hit, throws, and rolls an 8, misses. And his trident falls into the maelstrom and whoosh. Noida, what do you want to do?
Right. I'll get my guns ready. I'll charge in. I know. Border control, do you have any undeclared food items? And start blasting guiding bolts.
Okay.
So our twin spell, first level guiding bolt, at 1 at each. First one at the Baron. I probably miss 16.
16 onto which one?
Baron.
The Baron, that hits.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Nice, nice.
That's 15 radiant. And and there's not 20 on the
Oh
other
yeah.
guy.
Nice.
So it takes the 15
So
radiant.
that's- Yep. Next attack against him has advantage, and the brain gets 23 radiant.
Oh, because the second one crit. All right,
Yep.
Awesome.
And there's also advantage on the next attack against him,
nice.
and that'll keep moving to cover.
Okay,
And that's it. That's my turn.
all right, and then the brain goes.
17 strength save.
Oh, natural 20. He saves.
Oh.
Oh, he saves.
Yeah.
I think he still takes. Nope, it's a saber suck.
Yeah.
So he doesn't take any damage either. The water just flows over him.
He's wading through. He's got his. Okay, here we go. I've got a picture to show you. Let's see. Obviously, that's not its size, but that might help put it into perspective of what's going on.
Ew.
Yeah.
You see it there?
Yep.
I need to move myself for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Oh.
All right.
I like its brainstem sticking out of its tongue.
For those outside that can't see, I'll just move the picture out there for you, just to while away the time. Okay. So it can just walk, and it's going to go. It's wading through the water. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 20 feet. And
It is difficult to answer.
so it can go 15. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to be just outside.
Regardless
Unless
if
it's
you
got a
favor that,
10-foot reach, it might not be able to hit you. Yeah, it can't. It's sort of flailing away impotently with these two brain arms. So it stands there and then sort of does this cyclops type of stance, feet wide apart, and then poof, there's this pulse of energy. And Morwen, Gungo, Noida, Elide, and Elric need to do saving throws.
So,
Is it intelligence,
What kind?
charisma, or...
Intelligence.
What kind of
Intelligence.
Okay. So the fortress people have advantage.
Yep.
Okay.
Who has advantage?
You, Gango, Eric, and Noida.
I'm rolling an Arcana check because I can't do it. I can't do the thing.
Okay.
3 good?
It is. You're looking for a 13.
Oh, cool. Save.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, Elric.
I got
pass.
13.
Exactly 13 from Morwen. Who am I
I'm
waiting?
having some
Who are we
problems
waiting
here.
on? A lead.
Yeah,
Elite.
and go.
it's not rolling for me suddenly, so
Yeah, same here. I got 19.
Okay, then
Alright.
you're okay too.
Try reloading it.
You can just try rolling straight d20 and just add manual.
Dang.
Now, while this is a colourful map and cool and everything, what I could do is, at least for next week, load just the pencil and line drawing version of it.
Yeah.
Means you don't see all the cool stuff, but it should run faster.
Sometimes what I do, I take big maps and I just crop them into like 3 different sections, and then I make 3 different maps on the Roll22.
Yeah, I possibly could do that too.
Hmm.
So what just happened then? The brain guy's just gone.
Gungo saved. So
Sorry.
what happened if you...
It's Gungo's turn now.
I think we all saved.
Sorry. We all saved, you said?
Yeah, I think we all
I
saved.
didn't. I didn't see a leads. Oh, you got a 21.
One.
Well, no, she
Okay.
got... Oh, yeah, 21, yeah.
Nice. Okay, so this was just like a stunning. You know, you've had these things before, these waves of stunning energy. So it's a suck or save type of deal. In which case, it just stands there then, expecting you all to just fall over, and no one does. Gungo, what do you want to do?
Okay, Gungo will... he'll move in. So it's difficult terrain, isn't it? So that's 2, 3, 4. Can you get up on top of this stuff here like this?
Yeah, you can. That's a like a pedestal.
Okay. He will rage, and
Okay.
he'll make the Baron make a dexterity save, or take. Well, he'll take this or half. One. He'll take 1 damage. And then he will stab the brain. No, he'll stab the Baron. No, sorry. What he'll do? He'll throw his spear at the Baron, which he can do in melee because of his ability, gunner ability. He'll just chuck it at him.
Okay.
Cool.
25. So he'll do 8 damage to the Baron.
Nice. That kills him.
All right, and then he'll rip out his trident. He'll
Yep.
spin around, and he'll stab the brain boy.
Okay. As you get closer, you can see that it's not so much a giant brain, but it's being composed of many brains all stitched together.
Yep.
It's,
Okay.
It's
Nice.
actually some sort of construct.
Yeah, stab it
Brain
right up
and
in the guts and
brain.
try
Yeah.
and rip it apart. So he'll do 12 damage with that,
Okay.
and that's Gungo done.
Okay, cool. Then we move to a lead. You're out there somewhere.
That blue line is the edge of the maelstrom, right?
It's just a reminder. The room is filled with the maelstrom.
Okay. And the maelstrom is 5 feet from the floor, yes?
It's 5 feet deep. So when you go, so it fills the room 5 feet high, 5 feet deep with
Okay.
water.
All right, just making sure I'm not firing through water. Okay. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and move forward
Mhm.
and gonna fire, do firebolt at the brain guy. And yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Sorry,
to
just
hit,
quickly, Anthony, I would have done an extra 13 damage because I would have been at an advantage to hit that brain because of
Okay.
the guiding bolt.
Okay. All right.
So yeah,
Done.
that would have given
Oh
you
yeah,
a
that's right.
A lead.
oh,
Roll to hit with your
So-
guiding bolt. 21 hits.
21. And then it's firebolt, and then damage. 20.
Okay. Now that you're not underwater, all these fire spells do full damage.
They're above. It's above the water, right?
Yes. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You're not in water anymore, and it's the half of its body is out of the water, and I assume your firebolt goes for the top part.
Awesome. Okay. And it says attacks per action too, so I can do that one more time. Yes.
No, cast a spell
No.
is whatever
No, I
the spell gives. So
Okay. Then
go for it.
it's just it's on the same little thing. If I can't do it, it's totally fine. I'm just
Okay.
gonna move out the way so I'm not in the line of fire.
Okay.
And
Elric,
yeah, that's it.
you're concentrating.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm concentrating on the maelstrom, and I've got my ring of shooting stars, and I'm going to shoot some stars at it.
Okay.
It says I can expend 1 to 3 charges as an action. So I'm going to use all 3.
Okay.
If that's okay, and it's going to be a dex save each time.
For the brain
15
golem.
dex save, so for 3 attacks. Yeah.
Okay. I've got 3 dex saving throws.
All right. Did they ever beat 15?
2 of them do. 1 doesn't.
Okay, so he's going to take 5d4 damage. And I rolled crap. 9.
Okay. 9 electrical damage.
Damn it.
Yes. Okay. And if that's you done, we can move to Felwyn. I think you're down the back there in the... Oh, no, you're inside, aren't you? You're in the suit.
Yep, I'm in the suit. I
Okay.
just only move one of them over. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so do I have to roll for the maelstrom first?
Yes, you do.
So what do I have to roll?
Strength saving throw.
Strength save. Gotta beat 17.
Strength saving throw. Okay. Good look. I don't know why, but my saving throws don't work the way they should. Let me try
Yeah, I had to reload. Mine stopped working for a second.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
straight
not
from
that it's not
secondary.
working. It just posts the information every time. It doesn't actually roll. So let me do
Uh,
athletics. Yeah,
I-
if
I
do
fixed it.
on-
I
If
think
I do
by
it in one area, it's fine. But if I try to click on another part of the sheet, it doesn't work.
Okay.
So I'll do
if you
athletics, which is the
uninstall
same,
the
it's a-
the plugin and install it back up, it
Oh, I've
fixes
done
it.
that twice now. That hasn't
Oh,
worked.
then I don't know. It worked for me.
Yeah. So I failed. I got a 6.
Ooh.
Okay, so you move...
Okay.
the maximum
Gotta
you
be-
can is 5 in, and roll your 66, Ulrich.
I'll try to be nice.
66. Yep. Oh,
I got it.
rolls that.
Do I roll it or does she roll it?
You roll it, Ulrich.
All right.
You've been rolling better than me lately. So.
Okay, so Felwyn, 12 to you, 12 to your
I'm
I'm
armor.
sorry, Phil.
12 to me. 12. Which puts it down to...
And I think your armor's on 94 now, so it'd be on whatever.
Yeah, so 82.
Okay. All right, now that, though, Felwyn, brings you within melee range of the brain golem.
Yes, it does. So I'm going to hit him.
Okay.
Ride the wave.
Really? I rolled a 3. I have not rolled above a 5, I don't think. 14. Does 14 hit?
14 hits. A brain golem is very
Oh my
easy to
God.
hit. Oh,
All that
22.
Squishy natural armor.
Okay, is that punching it, is it?
Yep.
Okay.
8 bludgeoning damage, 2d6 plus 7. Plus 7's kind of nice. And then going to punch him again.
Okay.
Let's see if I can.
Finish him. 19 hits?
19 hits.
It does.
The other one hit, and that one hits.
34?
Oh my gosh.
Are you sure?
What is that? No. How is that?
No. No, no,
Why?
no.
It's 2d6 plus 7. That's not even possible. Let me just roll 2d6 plus 7. There's something wrong in his calculations.
I can see 17, 14 plus 3.
That's
I
11
was-
plus 7. That's 18.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Just check the
adding
magic
2
item
damages
because I
together.
made a couple of versions of it. So you might have added one that was from, version A, OP Mark II or something.
Well, it's weird. It's rolling
It's
it
adding.
like one-handed
I see.
versus two-handed kind of thing.
No.
Did you
Yeah,
make
if
it
you look up,
versatile?
if you look up at the psychic gauntlet where it's done the 19, underneath it's got 17 bludgeoning damage, which was from a 2d6,
Yep.
and another 14 bludgeoning damage, which was from a 2d10.
Yeah, I don't know where it's pulling that 2d10 from.
2d10 was originally what the weapon was, and then I made it equal
okay.
to a maul. So it's adding the two together. We
So it
just
should
need,
just be that 17. then.
yeah, we just need to go into the magic item and take out that 2d10. What I did was I tried to make it from scratch, doing 2d10, and then I went, okay, I'll make it based on a maul. Probably the 2d10's still in there. That's what it will be.
Yeah.
But this guy's on his absolute last legs. Felwyn, is that you with your 2 punches?
Yeah, that's it. I'm just trying to work out how to remove this and re-add it, and then I'll.
Okay.
Don't move to backpack. Just
Morwen, what do you want to do? It's up to you now.
delete.
Okay, so the big guy's dead. The brain is not dead.
No, it's still there.
Well, sure. I'll give it a smack.
Okay, run in.
Ugh. $26.
Oh, 26
to
with a
hit?
wyvern
I
blade.
don't know
Yep.
something.
Okay.
And then and then it just keeps rolling like.
All right.
So I guess that's my 2 attacks.
Yes, one's a crit.
Yeah, well, it's a crit. I don't know what the damage that rolled was. I rolled 2 attacks, one's a crit. I guess 13 damage for the first one, and the crit one would be, it's just double damage dice, right?
Yep. So
It's rolling like endlessly, but it rolled 6 piercing damage, 6 necrotic damage.
all right. So you're like
So
Drax,
it'd be
Drax the
8
Slayer with those 2 daggers inside the monster. Yeah.
It just keeps rolling. I'm sorry, I don't know. There's so many rolls. Okay, so I think it's just the 13 damage from the first one, and then the crit. I rolled a 6 on piercing and a 6 necrotic. Is it double both of those or just the piercing?
No, it's just it's double both of them, but double the dice. But with those 2 attacks, you strike a nerve.
Anyway.
You've lobotomized the brain golem. It stands there for a moment and then issues out this psychic scream that you cannot hear, but you can feel in your mind's eye. And as soon as it does that, just like I think it was in Carrie when she screamed at her mum and every door opened.
Yeah.
In this thing's death throes, 1, 2, 3, 5 doors all spring open. And it feels like a call for help,
Oh no.
a call for in pain.
That's not good.
No.
I'll leave that maelstrom up then.
Okay. Weirdly, I can't seem to make it bigger. I'm trying to make it fill the room, but
It should be filling the room.
yeah, I know.
We know it's exactly
Might
the
wanna-
room size.
So yeah, we know how big it is. In the room, in the maelstrom.
Yeah. Okay, and so what do you want to do now?
Can we hear anything coming or anything? Or?
You can.
Last anyway.
Nobody got hurt, right?
Only
Pretty good.
Fallon.
Only me. And it was all friendly fire.
I didn't see.
Oh, the maelstrom only lasts a minute.
Well, hopefully they will come to us.
More rounds.
Or you
If
can
we
just
hear
drop
anybody coming,
concentration.
though, maybe.
How long does
If it's a
it?
spider climb, it would be awesome right now.
How long does it last for?
1 minute. 10 rounds.
Okay, a lead. You can see some sort of cloud of fog coming from the west.
Oh, shit.
I'll move it over closer so you can see.
If you're talking, you are muted.
Oh boy. Saying over again.
Elite, what do you want to do? Or she might be AFK. It's alright. Hock is right there too.
Yeah, she left for a second.
You there! He calls to you, Eric. You can see Hock. He's sitting there on his staff with these entrails leading down on either side of the staff.
Okay.
Ew.
And he gestures, gives you the nod to go and have a look. Elide, you can see, you're on mute, but you can see, and probably you're the only one of the party that can see this far to the west, this encroaching, rolling line of fog.
Got some fog coming,
So,
guys.
Can you roll a perception for me?
Yeah. I mean, I'll try right now with D&D Beyond Perception. There you go. There you are. 8.
Okay.
It was on 20 and it went flat.
Okay. You cannot see through this fog.
But I do yell out, there's some fog coming from
Yes.
the west.
All right. Morwen, you were the one that killed the brain golem, yes?
Yeah.
Did you want to do anything else while you hear the call?
Fog coming.
Yep.
Get the fuck out.
Yep. But you can still move. Okay. Is that your movement done?
In the maelstrom.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Or I can move a bit back. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just stay here. Sure.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean to move.
Noida.
Send me back.
I guess I'll move a little bit so I can have a better look at the fog. Does it seem magical? Like, I don't know that it's really expert on the underwater climate, but
yeah.
I imagine fogs are an frequent occurrence.
So
Okay.
it doesn't look natural, but and it's not moving naturally. But you can always do as your action an Arcana roll or a Perception roll or or an ability check of some sort.
All right. Okay, I'd like to do Arcana to see if it's a spell or maybe some weird ability.
I don't think you can see it, Noida. You need to move around a little bit more.
A little bit more. Okay.
Yes.
I'll go around Erlich.
Yeah. It's like when someone runs to the top of the hill and then just stands there looking at something, and you're just below the crest, and you
Okay.
run up next to
I see
them.
it now.
Yeah. Okay. I see it now. That's the quote. All right.
All right.
And
I
what
don't
are
have
you gonna-
anything better to do, so I would like to discern if it's effect of a spell or if it's something else.
Okay. It reminds you of a fog cloud, of a magically induced fog cloud.
All right.
Not the toxic type. You've been caught in those before, cloud kill type of deal.
Yeah.
More like ones that you've
Okay.
you have experienced them before.
Okay. Seems like we got some casters incoming.
You think you can see something long and sinuous roil through somewhere deeper in the fog cloud. Probably a large tentacle.
Ooh. All right. No, that's it. That was my action.
Okay. Gungo.
Okay, so is the maelstrom still going?
Yes.
Yeah,
So those
sorry.
were starting out. So those were starting our turn in the room should be making saves, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Warren
Rick.
was able to
I'll let
jump
if
in
you,
and jump back out.
Yeah.
So
Rick, I'll let you use your reaction to just stop concentrating if you want when the brain golem dies.
okay, yeah, I'll drop it
Okay.
so they don't have to make another save.
Yep.
I know it's not a problem for Gungo, and I was going to drop it on my turn anyway, and
Okay.
Felwyn was after me. So,
Okay.
but
All right.
that's great. That's
Okay. So Gungo will just sheath his trident, pick up his spear, and he'll move over to here. And can he can't see anything through that door
No,
there?
you run to the doorway and you can't see anything.
But you can see the gas and stuff like that, right?
You can. Once you move right into the doorway, you can see
Okay.
around the corner a bit and see the mist come.
All right. He will ready an action and throw his spear at anything that comes out of that.
Okay.
mist.
All right. A lead.
Because I couldn't perceive anything before,
Mm-hmm.
am I able to see anything more now for the tentacles and getting ready?
Yes. Yeah. Every now and then you see some little bit of movement, shadowy movement deep inside. There's something inside this fog cloud.
Okay. I would like to move just a little over here just so I'm not the first person in the line of everything. And is there anything that I can do in terms of like readying a spell?
Yes, you can ready a spell, but if you ready it, you cast all of the stuff, you use the ingredients, and then it goes off on your, so long as it goes off by your next turn, that's all cool. If not, then the spell is wasted because you didn't get a chance to
Gotcha.
to fling it. If you do that with a cantrip, it doesn't really matter because it's not costing you anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, then I'm just gonna go ahead and activate my blade song and wait.
Okay, Blade Song. You start whatever. However, elves sing Blades business.
I just whispered to my new sword that I'm very obsessed with and get ready.
Okay, all right. And yeah, okay. Okay, I'll just call it the thing in the fog. It goes now. I had tried to add turn, but I just added the actual.
Sounds like a film name.
Yeah, by M. Night Shyamalan or whatever his name is.
What it is. Yeah. Jim.
He did The Mist, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got an adventure based on that. It's bloody awesome for level 3 characters.
no, that was Frank Darabont, right? The
Oh,
Mist.
Is it not?
The mist
Yep.
was good.
Yeah. Frank Darabont did the Mist, or the Fog. There's two of them.
6.
Oh, it's just the Mist, the movie, and then there's also the TV show. That was
I'm
really
thinking
bad.
of The Mist with where they all get stuck in the supermarket.
The Stephen King one, right?
Market.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Frank Darabont.
A
Okay.
very cheerful ending.
This creature comes into view, Gungo. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, nice.
It is absolutely enormous. It is tentacled. It has a long body, far longer than an octopus would. It's almost sort of half fish, behemoth, half octopus. It has a toothy maw, separate to completely different physiology to an octopus. While they might be drawn that way, that's not what Slar Crethel looks like. But there's something different. where its head is, it looks like someone has completely chopped or torn the top of its skull open, and its brain is fully exposed. So there's the brain of a kraken might be about 15 feet across, and it looks like someone has extracted the brain of this creature, and another brain is settled nicely into the cranial cavity and is fully exposed. But at the
So they've put an elder brain inside a kraken or something?
that's what it looks like.
Gosh.
Christ.
So I've heard of
Cue the boss
turducken.
music.
Some sort of turducken is like a per kraken, kraken or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That looks
yeah.
delicious.
Yeah, kraken.
Turducken, isn't it?
Yeah, turducken. This is a
kraken.
Yeah.
All right. So
All right.
it moves up, and that's going to trigger your reaction.
Yeah, as soon as it's in 30 feet, he'll throw spear.
Okay. Oh, one thing you should know also that you can notice is the brain part is covered in a successive series of arcane energy spheres around it. It's got some sort of magical emanations.
Okay. I think
Right.
Gungan's been
Spear
overcome. He rolled 13.
13. Okay.
13.
All right.
I think he's been overcome.
Yes. Okay. Okay. 13. 13's going to miss. Yeah. Well, you're probably guessing that.
Yep.
I'm just calling up a number of creatures here, or two of them, in fact. There we go. I can display in the VTT, giving you a bit of an idea of how you can see it's not just an octopus. But the one that you're seeing doesn't have that armored plates over the skull.
Yeah, filthy.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. A tentacle comes launching in your direction, Gungo. Let's see, I think. Yep. And rolls to hit. Hits armor class 37 and crits with a natural 20.
Oh my god.
Okay. That's the first roll that a Kraken makes. Okay, all right. Hits armor class 37. Okay. All right. It picks you up with a tentacle.
Mm-hmm.
The tentacle squeezes and does 30 points of damage.
Oof.
All right. Gunga's going to use his what's it called? Uncanny dodge,
Okay.
and half that damage.
Okay.
Nice.
It's now grappling you. Picks you up off the ground.
Really?
It holds you over here. Well, just outside. That pulls you out of the craft. Lifts you about 10 feet off the ground. And then throws you, boom, across the other wall where that light is, and you splat against the wall in the fog. Let's see,
Oof.
10, 20, 30. So you slam against the wall doing 8 damage.
Okay.
And I'll give you an athletics check, actually, just in case.
Wait, athletics check?
Yeah.
8, 24.
Okay.
Raging.
So Slarkrathel was expecting to slam you against the wall and then watch you slide and take another 20 feet damage as you fall to the floor. If you wanted to just cling onto the wall like one of those sticky wrestler guys that and stick there, you can grab on.
Once and not fall down, you mean?
And not take the additional 20-foot falling.
Sure. Yeah, he'll stay there.
All right,
not?
so
That's cool.
you're sort of a bit side on at 45 degrees. You go splat, but you managed to grab onto some coral or something. This probably at one stage was all underwater.
No worries.
You grab the torch.
Yeah, the torch is just below you. Maybe you're standing on it. That might make sense. Okay, and then another tentacle comes and tries to grab you. And hits armor class 19 with a 2.
Oh, you know what? Cling goes against your Kelvin chainmail that I put on.
Yes. Does that miss?
I got armor class 20 now, so it just missed because of the chainmail.
Nice.
Okay, so I was trying to peel you off the wall to throw you against the other wall, but it couldn't. So that's 3 attacks so far, and we move to Elric. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Margin it. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. I'll put him
Run.
30 feet. Here. I'll move there. I'm going to launch some guiding bolts at him.
Okay.
Or just one. And no. Yes, I think I'll do that. Level 3.
Three guiding bolts.
Ah. Nope.
Now, are you shooting at the brain or the Kraken?
That doesn't hit.
Shooting at the brain or the Kraken?
I would be targeting the. Can I see the brain through the fog?
Yes.
Okay, so I will see the vulnerable spot and I'll aim for that, but I only rolled an 11. So.
Yeah, okay. So what happens is you shoot your guiding bolt, and it hits this little arcane energy field and just blinks out into nothing.
Okay.
So the magic of the
Elric's going to use
hidden step.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so you can tell that the spell couldn't penetrate to even get to the chance of where it might hit.
Got it. Okay. So I'm going to holler. This is a anti-magic field to the rest of everybody. And then I'm going to use hidden step and vanish in front of his eyes.
Okay.
My bonus action. Okay.
Okay.
That's Elric.
All right. After that, another tentacle comes sailing in at Gungo. This time hitting armor class 20. Are you 21, did you say?
Yeah. No, 20. That hits that one.
20, okay. So this one's going to hit. Not a natural 20 this time. And it does 26 damage.
Oof.
Are you adjusting your
That's
token?
bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning, yeah. Adjust your token.
Yeah. It should be doing it automatically for me. Yep.
Okay. Cool. And it picks you up. And you're just held there in place, grappled, and restrained.
Okay.
It
So it has only 90% chance of hitting you.
It hasn't pulled you off the wall yet, or tried to throw or whatever. So that's Elric done.
Okay.
Felwyn, where are you? Oh, you're in the room.
I'm in the room.
And then Morwen.
Am I-
Full speed.
Full speed ahead, Captain.
Yeah. Are you walking or flying? Can't you fly at like 60 or something ridiculous? Or no, 30 I think it is.
Yeah, so it would only be one step more anyway.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
So as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Misty Step.
Oh, the teleporting robot. Okay.
A teleporting robot.
Nice.
Hang on, where is my Misty Step? Where are you? I know you're in here. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Use my Misty Step. Okay. So then she's gonna go, whoa. Sort of between, I'm gonna place myself sort of in front of Gungar
Okay.
and try and hit that tentacle that's got hold of him.
Okay.
Now, I did remove and re-add my gauntlets, but they're exactly the same.
We'll just have.
I had to customize it to get it from -1 on everything because
Okay.
it's set up as strength.
Okay.
But I can roll my hit DC, so I'm gonna punch at that.
Okay. 16. Hitting the Kraken.
Mm-hmm.
Hits. Does it? Hang on. Sorry. Oh, no, it doesn't. The armor's too tough. The armor, tough hide and plates and things.
Okay, so then the other hit, I'm gonna hit again. I'll see. Can I reach the brain and hit that?
You can if you choose to fly and be off the ground a little bit.
Okay, I'll just pop up a bit.
Okay. How did you go with that?
It's still rolling. It's very laggy. 22.
22. Okay. Right, that hits the brain.
Okay, I bet this isn't gonna work. I'll try it. No. So it's 2d6 plus 8.
Okay. And what I'll do is I'll drag a brain in here.
So that's 9 plus 8 is 17.
I'm going to have to do the same as what you guys do with the suit, and I'll keep 2 sets of hit points here.
He's got his flesh suit on.
Exactly, a Kraken suit. He's wearing a Kraken suit.
He's wearing a Kraken suit, and I got my...
Okay, I'll mark that up. Morwen, what would you like to do?
You're muted.
I can't hear you.
Is this the brain that was on the Kraken? Is now
Yes.
detached?
No, it's over in the Kraken. I'll move it over in a second. I'm just so that they don't, then over the top of one another.
Okay, yeah. So I'll just move sort of up a little bit to get a good view.
Yep.
I'll make the Kraken brain the Slayer's prey with my bonus action.
Okay.
And guess I'll just shoot it from a distance.
Okay.
I ain't getting in there melee-wise with my magical weapons. 21 to hit.
21 on the Kraken.
The brain.
Oh,
The brain of the Kraken.
let me just
Should hit.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, it does.
Okay. Some underwhelming non-magical weapon damage.
Yeah.
So that's 8 damage plus a d6. Which is 6.
6 damage. Okay.
So that's 8 plus 6.
Nice.
Oh,
15.
Yeah, 14.
okay. I'll mark the 14 off there.
Yeah.
So you should see a.
And then
you should see a health bar now. And I'm just putting the brain next to it to make it a little bit easier.
yeah, I can see. Jesus. Yeah.
And someone else hit the brain as well. That was Felwyn.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yep, because I just have to apply your damage as well. 9, if I'm reading that right.
Plus 8.
Ah,
So it was 17.
okay. Nice. All right, done. Okay, so that was Felwyn. Morwen, you've run in. No, you've sort of standing back, shooting an arrow. Boom! First arrow goes. Is that
Yeah, that's the first one.
okay?
And then I have another one. Which is, I think, 21 to hit again.
Okay, that hits.
Yeah. For 8 damage.
Okay, another 8 to the brain. Okay.
That's me.
Okay. All right. At the end of that, it goes to attack Felwyn in her psychic suit. Hits armor class. 26 or something.
26 or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
25.
26 hits.
Okay.
25 hits. Too.
Okay. In that case, it grabs you, restrained, grappled. 22 damage, 11 of that to your armor.
To me.
Noida.
I'll move in a little bit closer. 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be 6. So question, you said the brain is covered in like runes?
In
Like arcane sigil?
no, in sort of glowing arcane energy, as if it's got spell
Around
effects,
it.
as if it's got spell effects or some sort on it.
All right. Could I try an arcana check to discern what kind of spell it is?
You can, but that will be your action though.
Action. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
That should be good. 24.
Okay. So you, with the 24, you spend the whole round just studying these glowing things, and there's a bit of some arcane runes and things sort of swimming around in that energy. You think it's got mage armor. That's pretty standard and easy to spot. You think it's got some sort of invulnerability to magic, but it's something that would protect against lower level magics rather than the really powerful stuff.
Okay.
But you
So
don't,
globe of invulnerability.
something like that, but just don't know exactly whether it's minor globe,
What
or
level?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some sort of clerical effect to prevent it from dying, and some sort of something like your intellect fortress, which gives it. Oh, sorry, no, it doesn't have mage armor. You guys destroyed that jar, yes.
Yeah. I was thinking about that.
Yep. And it's got something like your intellect fortress as well, but it's not that.
All right. Got it.
But you don't think
So
it would?
then
You
for
think
my
it would be generally impervious or resistant to any sort of psychic attacks, psychic damage, or charm type stuff with that mental thing?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep. So I will quicken spell. Just a guiding bolt on first level.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't have first level. At second level, at the body,
Okay.
at the pinky, not the
Yes. Yes. Okay.
brain. 24.
24 hits.
Okay. That's 14 radiance, and next attack has advantage.
Oh,
Against
nice. Okay.
1, 2. Sorcerer points. I'm done.
Okay. Hawk Miraz. 1, 2. He comes flying in. 3, 4. Goes a little bit down to the against the wall. He's about 5 feet off the ground, outside the fog. He levels the staff, says some sort of magic word.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra. And a lightning bolt comes shooting out of the staff through some part of the creature. And oh. But not the brain. Okay, the lightning bolt goes through the creature and it sort of sparkles and crackles and stuff, but it doesn't twitch. The lightning does nothing. It is immune to lightning.
Got it.
He curses. He goes back a little bit. Gunko.
Okay, so grappled and restrained.
Yes.
Was it?
Yes.
Could probably try and break out.
Yeah,
If
possibly.
he-
It feels very strong.
Yep. So do I, or do I take the risk? Okay, I think he's gonna take the risk.
Okay.
He's going to drop his rage
Yep.
as his bonus action.
Okay.
He's going to put his hand on temerity, and he's going to cast blink.
Ooh, okay.
So that'll be him, and
Okay.
I'll roll my die 20. Come on, baby, let's do it. Yes, blinked.
Yeah.
Okay. So blink is at the end of your round, I believe. You go incorporeal.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Correct.
So you go into the ethereal plane and you can see everything that's going on here, just like a Frodo stick in the ring on. But nothing in this world can affect you, and vice versa.
All right.
Um,
See you next round, Kraken.
right, Alid, where are you? Up the back there.
Yeah, so I'm curious about this brain's shield because I believe that Elric said it was anti-magic something.
Yep.
Am I making that up?
Yep.
Okay,
and
before
completely-
he hit and step.
Yep.
And then, so what is the range on this? 120 feet. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and move. Oopsies, that's the map, not my character. Forward to here, next to Hogman, and I want to try to dispel this anti-magic
Okay.
force field on the brain.
Okay. Now this is a dispel magic.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not sure whether dispel magic is one spell effect or everything in an area. I think it's a.
One.
It says choose one.
Yeah. Okay. So
Choosing.
Yep. Go for it.
I was just assuming that I was choosing that blue glowy thing that we can all kind of see, that the magic missiles bounced off of, essentially.
Right. So the globe of invulnerability.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can choose the creature with spell magic, and it does everything on it.
It just I don't know because it says I have to choose one
Yeah.
creature,
Yeah,
object,
but-
or magical effect.
You
One
basically
creature.
end one spell.
I'm not sure that that's how it works. I think if you cast on a creature, it affects everything on it.
In my
That-
in
that
my brain, I was thinking that if I cast it on the creature, it wouldn't work because it had that thing blocking it. Is that incorrect thinking?
Oh, just you do you. I think that's probably. He's
Damn it. Okay.
Gungo's ethereal.
Dang it. Okay. Well, I'll cast it on that shield like I was planning. So
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and send it on through.
Okay.
Make sure it's
so global
yeah.
invulnerability is a. So what level are you casting it? It's just a flat 3rd level spell.
Fourth level.
Okay. So can you roll a
Yeah.
dice to see if you can dispel something that's a little bit higher level than that?
Yes. What do I need to roll?
Your
Roll
D20.
your spell modifier.
Yeah, you get your spell modifier
spell
on top of that. It's not just a native roll,
Okie dokie.
but you're looking to get 6.
Whatever your spellcasting ability is.
Yeah, I just need a plus
Intelligence.
3. So.
Mm.
So it would be all the spells.
So
If
I'm
you read
gonna-
it says one target in range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on that target ends, and for each spell of 4th level or higher on that target, make an ability check. So it would be for each spell that it has on it.
Okay.
But
Should I roll?
yeah, roll your intelligence.
Yeah. Okay.
You'd roll it for each spell.
Am I
Separately.
not clicking
And
on
she's
myself?
not targeting
It's
the creature. She's targeting this spell effect.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I did something wrong now. I'm clicking on it, but it's not working, so I'll go ahead and do roll d20, and then my modifier is plus 3.
Yes, it's being.
Oh god, it's
Oh.
a 6.
Your spellcasting ability. So it means you're getting your plus 3, your proficiency, your intelligence, and your proficiency. Whatever your whatever your spell attack roll is. That's basically what you're rolling.
Oh, then I'm gonna do plus
Yeah,
9.
She rolled.
Well, yeah, so 3 plus 9, that's 12.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it's just your ability check. Yeah. Okay. So. Cool.
An ability
So
check
it's not
using
my-
your spellcasting ability. Yeah. Okay. Oh, but with no proficiency. I see.
Yeah, you failed though because you have to. The spell is 10 plus the spell's level, so you're already getting up to level 4.
Yeah. You're looking
Covered,
for a
so you had to
16.
roll higher than you had to roll higher than a 14.
You're looking for a 16. Okay. So
It was a 12, so no, okay.
No, it doesn't get rid of it. Do you want to do any more movement, or have you done your full move?
I believe I've done my full movement. I can't remember how far I moved. So, yep, it is what it is. I tried.
Okay.
Finished.
Right. Okay. So I can say Zelix Paw goes. Sla Crethel is just some hit points at this stage. Although it's doing Krakeny things. Gungo, you're not there. Oh, Felwyn, you're in a psychic suit, so it's going to throw you against the wall. 1, 2. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, throws you against the wall. You sail away, crunch, and a fling, 60 feet, thrown target structure sword. Okay. Sorry, bear with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it throws you down here, and you're going to slam into that doorway there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And so go 10, 20. Okay, and take 7 damage. 3 of it to you, 3 to your armor. And you're just prone at the end of that on the ground.
No, I'm not.
There's,
So that's 368.
sorry? Oh yeah.
Can I use a reaction?
Yeah. What's the reaction?
It's on my armor that I'm wearing under the psychic suit because I never took my armor off, right? But let me. Oh, it doesn't display. It's one of my infusions.
Yep.
As a reaction, when I would be knocked prone, I can expel one charge not to be knocked prone.
Oh, okay. Yep. Sure. You
And-
can do that. So you land on
Yeah.
your feet.
So yeah, so just. And let me mark one of those off. And why can't I like?
Superhero landing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You can flick your hair if you want, like Black Widow, because you just landed on a crouch.
I got the armor of magical strength on my breastplate because
Okay.
armor can have 3
Nice.
reactions.
Nice. Okay. Another tentacle is going to reach out for you and lash at you. Hitting armor class 24.
Yep, that hits.
And then it's going to throw you against the other wall. 10, 20, 30. Doing 16 damage. 8 to you, 8 to your armor. And just like Gungo, you're going to slide 20 feet down. This time you've got no reaction. You know, Gungo's sort of stuck to the
No, I
wall
don't.
like a daddy long legs. But you're then going to drop 20 feet. And your armor will take 3 and you'll take 3. This time to land prone. But that took all 3 of its attacks.
That's 11. So 50 seconds. Oh. And another 3 to fill.
Yes. Elric.
Am I muted?
You will
Can you
not
hear me?
now.
Okay, good. All right. The Elric's gonna pop back out of his hiding place,
Okay.
and he's going to move. We're gonna wild shape into starry form, archer,
Okay.
and we're just gonna go offensive here. I'll move into the fog,
Okay.
next to Felwyn, and I'm going to aim for. I'll do the my bonus action attack first, the starry form.
Okay.
So I'll try that. No, I'm having trouble rolling in. Weird. Let me
Oh no, it's spreading.
refresh screen here. First action, starry form. Oh, it's doing it again. Okay. So
You can just
I'll
roll it.
D20 plus
Yeah.
9. Uh, 18 plus 9.
Oh. Okay. You hit the Kraken. Are you hitting the Kraken, I presume?
All right. Yeah. No, I was aiming for the brain.
Oh, you're aiming for the brain. Okay.
Okay, and then let's do 2d8 plus 4 for damage.
Okay.
So 15 damage to the brain.
All right. That's with your starry form shooting an
And then
arrow.
I'm going to. Yep. And then I'm going to try another guiding bolt from inside the fog. And see if that works. Does not. D20. Here we go. 27 to the brain.
Nice.
27 hits.
All right, this is level 1.
Oh,
The
now this is
46.
a spell, and it hits the globe and doesn't penetrate.
I'm inside the globe, right? Or
No, there's some sort of magical effect around the brain itself, not covering the Kraken, but just covering the brain. It's got a little helmet on, little magic helmet.
oh,
It's got 3 helmets.
I'm sorry. So I think Loida had a guiding bolt go off and do some damage earlier.
Well,
Did he hit the
attacked
Kraken or did he hit the?
I went for the pinky, not the brain.
Okay. So, guess that was not So does it do half damage or just nothing at all?
Doesn't it's like hitting a wall, like hitting a shield spell or something like that. So no effect. You've seen lightning go through the Kraken itself, so doing nothing to Pinky, and you've seen some other targeted spells hit the brain and do nothing. But you have seen spells affect the Kraken generally. So far.
Well, then I would have known that it wouldn't hit. Then I would have known that it wouldn't. I'm sorry, I just didn't understand. I would have known that the guiding bolt wouldn't have hit.
Yeah, that's fine. We can redirect the guiding bolt to the Kraken.
Brain. Yeah.
12 damage to the
Whatever
Kraken.
Noida hit. That's what I was going to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pinky. All right. Felwyn.
Yes.
Oh, hang on. A tentacle comes for you. For you.
What?
For Elric?
No, for the psychic suit. Hitting arm class 20.
Okay.
Misses.
Oh!
Yay.
Right.
Finally.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, Felwyn, what do you want to do?
Like the growl. I'm gonna punch that bloody brain in the face again.
Okay. Fly over.
Yeah. Get up a bit. I'm gonna look at it and go. I don't thank you. Try to hit. $17.
Okay. 17 on the brain.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Oh, did you
Had
drop
an
it?
impromptu video call from my manager.
Drop out? Oh,
Just all of a sudden. Yeah, on a Saturday at 5 p.m.
nice.
So I'm like, well, something's got to be wrong. Everything's set on fire at my workplace, and I had to sort something out.
Okay.
I'm not on call, but I can charge for it, so it's fine.
No worries. Well, Felwyn's up, and you're not up till after Felwyn's.
Oh, good. I
Punching?
didn't miss anything.
No, see, we're still
By
going.
any turn. Okay.
No. Okay,
Cool,
but,
cool.
but you're up soon. So, Felwyn, you've just punched the brain for how much damage?
Oh, okay, it did hit.
It did.
So it's 2d6 plus 8, rolling manually.
Okay.
Oh my god. Gee, I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Okay, cool. But with a plus 8, yeah?
That's 11.
All right.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna hit it again. And it's just, oh my god. This... Nice. This one's a crit. I hear him.
Okay, oh my god. Okay, go.
So that's
Double
4d8
dice.
4d6 plus
8.
8.
Yep.
That is red. 11 plus 8.
Okay. The damage is starting to tell.
And he's got disadvantage on his attacks against everything.
Oh, now it's still got a tentacle wrapped around you, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't broken the grapple.
No, he threw me.
Did it?
He threw me, like to threw me. He
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah,
let
yeah,
me
yeah.
go, right?
Yep.
He can't grapple me unless he like punched me into the wall, but then I wouldn't have fell down.
No,
so
that's
anyway,
right. Yep. Okay.
grapple.
In that case, and it's going to have disadvantage to hit you, right?
Not me, everybody else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but as a bonus action, I'm going to throw up my temporary hit points and give myself 11 temp.
Okay. And after that, it tries to grab you with a tentacle and squeeze, and it hits armor class 28.
Well, that hits. So he's got me grappled again.
It's got you grappled again, and does 20 damage. So 10 to you, 10 to the suit. And you can feel some sort of psychic channel coming through the tentacle. It looks like if you stay grabbed like this, you'll slowly take psychic damage as well.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to be hanging on to anyone that long. It's like grabbing onto a red hot coal, so it's ditching you across the room.
Is it wearing any armor or anything, or is it just all flesh?
The Kraken is covered in bony plates like a crustacean.
Okay. And the brain's got nothing on it.
But it's organic. No, the brain is just exposed, except with some arcana business.
Okay. And that's it. That's all. I got nothing else.
Okay. Okay. Where are we up to then? Morwen. You mute. You are.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I have like a push to talk thing. I keep forgetting,
Oh, yeah.
and I just talk away.
Okay.
I don't know why I put it on when there's like a lot of background noise, because where I live now is next to a fire station.
Ah.
So like every like hour or so, there's just blaring fire trucks like
Yeah.
right outside. So I'm like I can't get used to having push to talk on. I'm like talking for like 5 minutes, and then there was like Rebecca.
Hello. So 20
every time I'm like,
20 feet gets you up to the edge of the fog.
yeah. I don't really need it because I'm just gonna to give it a shoot.
Okay.
Do I? Because I can't get in melee. It'll take too long to get in melee range.
Can't rangers do a bonus action dash, or you're not high enough level?
I'm level 6 ranger, but I don't have. I think that must be higher then, because I don't have a bonus action dash.
Okay.
Where's my bonus actions? Yeah, I got second wind spell, a hail of. I can do a. You know what? I've already got my Slayer's Prey on it, so I can give it a hail of thorns at least.
Yep.
That's something. Use some spell slots for once.
Very good. All right. So you cast.
Oh, but it's protected against. Oh, it's just big magic though, right?
Hail of Thorns.
Or is it magical damage? Because
it's
it gives
not
piercing damage still. It's a spell, but it's a physical effect on it.
Does Hail of Thorns do more damage to a single target, or hit lots of other things around?
It says next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon, the spell creates a rain of thorns, which attacks the creature, and every creature within 5 feet of it must make a dex saving throw or take 2d10 piercing damage.
Right. So you could aim your.
They would be excluded.
Yeah. So you can aim your arrow at the Kraken.
At the brain.
And get the brain nearby, so that maybe the brain will take splash damage, or vice versa.
Yeah, could just do both. I'll just hit the brain because I feel like the brain's probably easier to hit.
Yep. So okay. So
I reckon the brain has lower AC, so I'll hit the brain, which is my Slayer's Prey as well. So I want to hit that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, because I can. Do I have to? Yeah, the next time. So I cast Hail of Thorns first because I have to use it before.
Yep, you cast it, and
Is
now
the
you're
next
energized.
time I hit something. Okay.
Now you just rolled a hit and
Now I'm
hit with an arrow.
energized. Please don't miss. 17?
17 hits.
Oh, that's good. Okay. So
Just roll.
that's just gonna be.
roll
That's
your
gonna
base
be. I'm gonna do
damage.
my normal damage. So that's 8 plus 1. So 9 damage, and then it has to make a. I think it's a dexterity saving throw. Let me see. A dexterity save. Every creature within 5 feet of the brain, including allies, has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
DC 16.
Okay. So your splash damage goes onto the Kraken's body.
Okay. It's blocking it, the thing. I don't know if it's half. Okay, it's just half of it's successful, so I'll just roll it anyway. Nice. So that's 16 damage on a fail and 8 on a success.
Okay.
I rolled an 8. It just rolled twice.
Are you within 5 feet of the brain? You're not, are you?
Yeah. I'm in melee with it right now.
Just punching
okay.
it, punching it.
Yeah.
So how much damage do I take?
8. 8 if you succeed and 16 if you fail. So I think that's
16, so 8 for me and 8 for the suit.
yeah. Does Gunga also have to roll, or is he far enough away?
He doesn't exist right now. He's in the ethereal
Oh,
plane.
I missed that one. I missed that part.
Okay. So, any other thing else, Morn? I think you've probably got a couple, 10 feet or so of movement still up your sleeve if you want to use it.
I don't need it. I can hit from 120 feet away, to be fair.
Sure. Okay. In that case, Noida, you're standing right
Better
there.
safe than sorry.
Yeah.
If I can, I would shout out something like, can anyone turn that squid thing into a fish like I was the other like an hour ago? And I need to save my Saltmarsh healing, so I'll just firebolt at the squid.
Okay.
Oh, 12.
12 on the squid misses.
Yep. And that's it.
Okay.
Was the squid still glowing from Ed's guiding bolt?
Someone else hit it.
Has anyone punched it yet since? Noida,
Yeah, it's at disadvantage.
Morwen.
No, I think not the squid though. I think the brain got attacked.
Oh. Okay. We'll roll again then.
Yep.
There we go. Ooh, 17?
17 misses.
Right. Well, at least the advantage is not gone yet.
Okay, so that was Noida. Okay, at the back of Slarquithel, a fireball goes off. 8d6, so it's going to do... It doesn't get anyone else that's in melee. And although the fire sort of maybe washes over a part of the brain, it does no damage. Advanced roller. D6 roll. It does 38 damage. Okay, of fire damage. And then he sort of zips over here. Gungo. Now at the start of your turn, you can blink back in, and where you blink in is within 10 feet of where you blinked out of.
Yep.
While you've been blinking, the octopus-like hourglass eyes of this creature, one of them has been following you as you move 10 feet. It's been it's been watching you move about in the ethereal plane.
Okay, Gunga will smile at it.
Give it a salute.
So the Kraken's tentacles, it could like reach behind it and all that sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be of any benefit to be. Yep. Okay. So can he just appear on its back next to the brain?
Okay.
Yep. He'll do that. Right up on its back. Got temerity in his hand, and he's just going to recklessly attack the brain. Full reckless.
Okay.
Okay. So 26
On the brain. Hits.
Yep. And so that'll do all of that damage. 26 damage.
Wow. Okay.
Hit it again. Recklessly, of course, still. 23.
Okay. That hits. Or is that...
12. Yep, that's the greatest roll. 12 damage.
Oh,
And use his bonus action to hit it again as well. Oh, sorry, no, he's only just... He would have used his bonus action to rage. Sorry, so...
Yep.
Yeah, he's done that already. So one of them. The brain will need to make a DC 15 dexterity save when he rages, or take. I'm not sure if it will. Five or half of that lightning damage.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw.
DC
No, it fails. How much damage?
Take 5 lightning damage.
Ooh. Okay.
That's the end of Gungo's turn. So let's see if he's still here. Yep, he's still here. He's hanging on his back.
Okay. All right. As part of its legendary action, it's going to use a tentacle attack on you, Gungo. That'll be with advantage, I believe.
Yes, it will. It's going to hit me anyway.
Hitting armor class. Well, it rolled a 3. That would have hit armor class 20. But now it's hit armor class 30. Okay. But now it's going to hit armor class 35.
No worries.
Doing 10 damage. And grappling you.
Alright.
And then we move to a lead. Elide, you can see the Kraken has grabbed 2 of your friends and it's holding them close, and it's now opening a toothy maw looking to swallow them whole.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Disintegrate at...
Oof.
Oh my god. I can't even click on the dumb thing.
Nice.
I'm getting so frustrated.
You've done it.
Down right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
If I
so
hit,
shit right now.
it has to pass a 15 dex saving throw.
Okay. Now, 15 dex saving throw. What are you targeting? The brain or the
Kraken?
Okay.
A Kraken.
The Kraken. Right. So it's going to. All right. I'll just roll my save here. Okay. And if it passes, it takes half. Is that right?
It does not. I'm trying to click on it to read it, and it keeps rolling.
Oh.
It does not say. All it says on a failed save, it takes that amount. I do not see anything about half, sadly. Did it send in VTT? Here, let me try again. There, it went that time. It doesn't say. I don't see anything about half.
Okay, yep. So it's going to use a legendary action to automatically pass the save, and that's one of them expended. But the ray, because it's a thin line of black energy from a disintegrate, or green, I think, and it sort of moves, shifts out of the way, and the ray misses. Yikes.
Oh.
Yikes. 80 damage. Okay.
Oh, finish, thank you.
Okay, and with that, Alid, that's your turn. At the end of the turn, it has a legendary action. Gungo, you're still there. Psychic suit still there. Okay, it's going to whack you and grab you with a tentacle. Elric. Hitting armor class 31. And doing, where is it? There it is. 21 damage, Elric. That might, I don't know if you've got anything concentrating up. And then it has its activation. And you see the energy field flicker. Gunko and Felwyn, you see all of these nerves going from the brain into the Kraken, like little tubes with fluid pissing out everywhere as it disengages. And it sort of shimmers, and then this sort of spinal cord, or what, just a stump of a spinal cord detaches, and then it starts to shimmer, and then it goes invisible, and then phases out, similar to when Gungo blinks. I'll put a picture of it up into the chat as you see what it's like by itself. As it does, the eyes of the Kraken just roll back, and it just sort of slumps on the ground like a beached whale, long dead. You can see the entire inside of its brain is empty, and the elder brain itself is gone.
Dang.
And the fog cloud starts to dissipate. With that, you're all huffing and puffing and heaving and so on. Gungo and Felwyn, you both drop to the ground, taking 1 damage.
Ulrich's just gonna be like, "Yeah, we got him."
Just take the 1 damage myself and leave the suit.
Oh yeah, yep.
It's not really half a damage each. I'll just take
No, minimum of 1. Yep.
Yeah, I just rattled in the suit a bit.
Yes. And so
Is it?
we drop out.
I was going to say, Gungo's going to
initiative.
keep blinking. If he keeps blinking, does
Yeah.
he see that thing? If he blinks out, can
No,
he see it? Like
no, it's
not that he can do anything about it. We've got
yeah.
this,
So you blink a couple of rounds, and it'll happen at some point, as everyone sort of comes back together again, and it looks like the Zelix paw, the elder brain of the Illithid colony, has scarpered somewhere.
Okay. Oh, we killed the Kraken.
It did kill the Kraken. Yes.
He wasn't expecting
Well,
us.
campaign over. There we go.
Well, Gungo,
That's what we set out to do.
that's a load of Gungo's
See you in the next one, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Elric wants to inspect the brain cavity and take
Yep.
a look at the Kraken a little bit.
Yep. So it looks
That'd
like
be like a medicine check, or
yeah, sure. Doing medicine or arcana or nature, depending on what sort of things you're looking for.
I'm just looking to see if this thing is dead, or if it's how it was being controlled.
Yep.
And so I rolled a 27 on my medicine check.
Okay. So it looks like its brain has been just cleanly ripped out with utmost efficiency. Not with a brutal sort of like tearing someone's arm off or something like that, but more like filleting a fish.
Oh, so this was done with definitely precision.
With precision, but possibly with magical or psychic power.
But there's definitely no way this thing's coming back alive.
No, not without some
Does
sort
it
of
look like
reincarnation.
maybe there's a way that. Yeah. Okay. So you would need a brain to do that. It's not like another psychic suit.
No.
Oh, calamari for dinner.
Yeah, calamari for everyone.
There we go.
Yeah.
For days.
And so this starts to fit with
We'll
that
never
idea.
go starving again.
Yeah. The the omens and the portents from the people reading the stars of those Kraken cultists on the islands, they were getting mixed messages. The Kraken is dead. The Kraken's alive. The Kraken's being controlled. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
And all of them, in a fashion, were true.
Mm-hmm.
But at that,
Gungo's just going to sit against the wall with his head in his hands.
yeah,
That was one of his things. He was like driven to kill the Kraken.
yeah.
That was one of his insanities. So
Well, they got there
Okay.
before you.
I don't know if he gets a point back or anything like that, or
Yes. Oh, that's
if
right.
if he's less insane.
Yeah, you're
That'd be
definitely.
horrifying.
One of your insanities is now gone. Left with a general malaise and ennui at the point of existence. Why go on now that you've achieved your dreams? I think more when you started the campaign with a passion.
Yeah, wanting to kill the Kraken as well. That was like my initial goal of like
It's like
I wanted to
life
see a
dream
Kraken
done.
and yeah, life dream done.
You
Yeah.
can go home.
Just like had heard my fake dad telling my fake memories told me that my fake dad had spent the years growing up as a fisherman telling me stories of Krakens, which is
Yes.
all a lie, so who knows what my actual life dream is. This is my
Now
falsely
you,
implanted life dream.
yeah, and now you killed a fake Kraken.
Yeah, well, that's allegory for my life, isn't it?
Is everything a lie?
Everything's a lie. My whole life is
Is
a
a
lie.
lie.
Everything's fake. I have no purpose. Oh my god, I'm
Well-
having an existential crisis.
Maybe none of these things are actually happening.
Have you tried realizing that there is no Kraken?
Maybe we're
What
being
if we're
controlled by
not
someone else.
real?
Um,
Oh my
There's,
god.
but who was controlling
there's
that
no
brain and where's it
reanimating
gone?
Kraken.
Yeah, it disappeared.
Where's that brain gone and who's his friends?
We gotta find it.
I care not to find out, but I'm sure they'll come back for this thing if we leave it. So I don't know. Maybe we should somehow destroy the body.
I'm gonna get out his knife and fork and start
Yeah, I
cooking
guess
up some.
Fine, have it for
Or
supper.
you can eat sushi.
Mm.
Yeah, anyone got any white
Can I
wine?
cast, can we burn it? Will it burn?
Can we make it the steaks first?
Yeah, it's
I think
like
we should destroy this so it doesn't use.
Yeah, because they could just add another brain to it, right? And
Oh,
Yeah,
well, we just
right
miss
now
up
I
there
think we need to
surgery.
mutilate it.
Just the brain cavity. Just burn out the brain cavity so they can't stick anything back in there.
All right, I'll cast create bonfire in the brain cavity.
couldn't you have it disintegrate, Alid? Couldn't you just disintegrate
that's
it?
alright.
Now I can't
RIP.
save.
I don't even have the materials for it now.
Fuck.
A high level spell right there. That's ouch.
what is the materials?
No, I'll cast
Those-
bonfire in the brain cavity, and then we can cook the tentacles over it and have some calamari for dinner.
Sounds good.
Hello.
Uh, I mean, I'm pretty sure if you mutilate the body enough, it won't be usable. So
Yeah, that's the point, is just to make it so that they can't come back and get it.
Hmm.
But then leave enough of it to be able to prove to people that the Kraken truly is dead, which the elders will know.
There'll always be another
Cool.
Kraken anyway.
right.
There'll just be another
So-
Kraken somewhere else.
Is it really the Kraken? It's kind of small. The Kraken we saw, like in the distance, in the storm clouds, that thing was positively massive.
But
Gargantuan.
this thing's pretty big.
This is
It's-
just
it's-
like kind of big.
Yeah, I mean,
Can
it's
I
like-
tell that this is the one that I saw swimming above? That made
It's just
made
a
me
giant
lose
squid.
identity
It's not
point?
even a kraken.
It looks like the same creature. Felwyn, you sense something behind you.
Ooh.
And sort of look over your shoulder, and the lights inside the room are sort of pulsing like an angry, slow pulse on and off, as if some sort of alarm or something's gone off.
Let me go. I'm gonna go in there and see if I can't turn it off
Yep.
or work out what's going on.
Yep.
Go.
So you wander into the room, and you can see coming through two of those doors that were blasted open when the brain golem died, and you can see two mind flayers rushing through.
Yay! We're fantastic.
Well,
Huh?
Okay.
So
They're coming to surrender.
Obviously, that's what's gonna happen.
So you've got the psychic suit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're in it. So the suit is somehow, this is what sort of alerted you to, looking over your shoulder, is that this brain golem, as it's that final scream, is probably what alerted the Kraken to come. Well, not the Kraken. We keep saying the Kraken did this and the Kraken did that. There was no Kraken. There was the elder
The
brain.
elder brain.
Elder brain, exactly.
And these illithids are still like, because this is not their elder brain then.
It is their elder brain, so you would think that if this is a colony
So if it's
led
dead,
by,
then they'd be like,
but the elder brain is not dead. It's just fled. It's teleported or plane shifted or
oh,
something.
right. Yes.
And
Okay.
so
It ran away.
now there is an
Okay.
there was an ongoing alert of some kind, and now there seems to be illithids rushing to the point.
This ain't over
Right.
yet, guys.
It's
Right.
12 o'clock, and you can decide what you're going to do from here. But it looks like there's at least two illithids and this huge craft. But you have, as far as boss fight wise, defeated the Kraken definitely.
Mhm. Nice.
I think we should get out of here.
Interesting.
Yeah, get the hell out of here.
Definitely we solved the mystery too. So
Yeah, but the brain's still there. It can just take over somebody
Yeah.
else.
I know, but we're beat up.
We can't
man.
leave the job unfinished.
We are very
I
big.
want to get the brain, but we're beat up, man. We gotta catch our breath.
Mm.
We need
It's been a long day.
Fight off some more attackers. So. I'm dreadfully low on spell slots though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
So if
My
there's,
mind hasn't
I
been
want to use
steering
my
much.
cool new weapons before we get into combat again. Got some attuning to do.
so there's a passage, I believe. Yeah, there's a passage only about 100 feet away. And so if I just sort of, I'm just going to zoom in here and go, what would it actually, 1, 2, 3, so because Elric's your turn first. 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so alarm is going on, and we hear them coming, but we got a moment to decide whether we want to flee or fight, right?
Yeah. So at this point, you see them. Felwyn, if you say, there's illithids, let's get out of here, blah, 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 and everyone sort of, Gungo picks his head out of his hands and stands up and scuppers. I think, Gungo, you've got the furthest to run, but
He can dash.
you do the dash thing, don't you?
Yeah, and he's got a 40-foot movement rate as well, so he would have no problems.
Nice.
Right. So between the lot of you, I think it's only Felwyn that's probably the slowest, but if you fly, what's your movement rate then?
I think it's 30. I think I only get or maybe 35.
Yeah.
So
You
nice.
based it on my int, so 35 sounds about right. Where are you? Psychic suit.
Before we run,
Walking.
sorry, go ahead.
Fly, swim, 10 foot plus 5 times my int modifier, which is 4. 5 times 4.
Okay.
20.
Well,
I
it's
can
no different than my
Fly on
regular.
Felwyn if it helps.
Yep.
So,
Flying speed is 60 feet.
You can dash to double that. So
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah, it's just 30. 5 times your int modifier plus 10, so I get 30 feet.
Okay.
uh,
So Hock was right,
So
up,
if you
right
are-
at the back, and he's readying an action to see when the last person of you goes through. And as you all file through, sprinting, carrying each other, riding your brooms, or rocketing like Iron Man or whatnot, he's readying a 5th level wall of force. And as soon as the last person goes through, he takes, zips back a little bit, throws a wall of force across that passage, and then you all sort of flee into the main complex.
all right. If I can just, before we started running,
Yep.
I would have dropped the concentration, and I would cast a wall of fire on the squid,
Okay.
just
All right.
to. So I don't want to leave it for them to fix.
Yep. Okay. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Wall of fire, so that it's there cooking whatever as you guys run off.
Oh.
Yep.
I had a bonfire cooking its
It was
brain
a
brain
bonfire,
cavity out
yeah.
already.
So between the lot of you, you've
But
done
he
a
just-
lot. You've spent a bit of time trying to destroy the corpse of the Kraken
Mhm.
to make sure that it can't be brought back somehow. I know we've all probably watched Game of Thrones, so that nature finds a way, but it'll be you make it very hard. All of you have gotten through into the desecrated catacombs and make your way back to, I presume, the non-detection sanctified area for the Elven Deep Sessulas.
Was that corridor?
No, the corridor. The corridor probably comes through this area here when you look on your map.
Oh, that's quite comes here.
It's where we found the short swords and the moonbow. With the
We can all sleep, okay?
Gotcha.
Breathing. Everyone can breathe underwater.
Yeah, I cast the spell. We got it for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When you go through that passageway, you also pick up your dolphin.
Yeah,
Are we taking a short rest or a long rest?
a long rest, I think. At this point.
Long would be
Yeah.
ideal.
I think we should take
Anthony,
a long
did you say we had one of those potions of long rest type deals?
You do have potions of long rest, yes.
Okay, so I'm not going to take a
Oh,
long rest.
okay.
I'm going to drink the potion and work on my suit overnight while everybody else long rests.
I mean, the potion.
To get that back
it
into
lets
shape.
you like long rest in 10 minutes. It's a bit of a waste. You could just take greater restoration from Ulrich, and that will remove the exhaustion the next day.
Well, I don't want to.
She wants
I
to
want
get her
to take my
spells
long
back and
rest.
stuff as well.
I want to get my spells back and everything, and I want to work on my suit.
Okay.
So I will take a long rest for me, and then how much can I repair my suit over like 10 to 12 hours?
We'll work that out over the
Okay.
over the.
And we'll just fix
Yeah,
that
just check to see how many spells. Do you have any spell slots left?
Oh yeah,
Okay. All right. So I think.
I've got.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So we'll work that out, but between now and next time we play, but you can see everyone. If I shift ping you, this is the little. There's this horrible trap on one side, where if you're not chosen of Deep Sessulas, you can't get through, and then you have to put the little statues in the right order to be able to get through into the treasure chamber.
Didn't we disable that trap?
Yeah, we did.
I think you punched your way through it, actually. The trap's not disabled, it's allowing you through.
Yeah.
But there's no secret door anymore. It's not very secret.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you're in that treasure vault, and that's like an extra dimensional space, and it's with non-detection, and it's hallowed ground to Deep Sessulas. And so with that, everyone can rest overnight or get a rest overnight, with the exception of Felwyn. You get a rest in 10 minutes. You tinker away with your armour trying to fix that, and everyone can go up a level from whatever level they currently are.
Nice.
Yay.
We were all trying to rest.
Elric's having
Like,
serious
shut up.
thoughts about.
Yeah.
Elric's having serious thoughts about going back and getting at least a tentacle and turning it into gold at that gold making machine.
Oh yeah.
I could have taken an eyeball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you all have
Is it enough?
you'll have a nice long
In
rest.
this one map alone. Sorry, go ahead.
But you're listening to.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'm trying to be quiet as much as I
Click,
can,
click,
but
click,
I'm
click.
working on this armor.
Yeah.
How silent.
You heard a jackhammer at one point.
There's lots of mending spells going off, cantrips.
Yes.
So, like,
Blowtorch, oxy
lots of
welders.
swearing in gnomish.
Yeah.
At some point, we hear some cackling mad scientist laugh,
Yeah.
crashes of lightning.
That's true.
Okay, so everyone can change their spells or adjust spell selections if the intent is now to go back in there on a elder brain hunt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what are we? Let's talk. Are we going to do that? Are we going to go back in? You think, everybody?
Yeah.
That was a rested up, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta kill it.
Finish business. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go
Right.
get some brain.
Well, if I was an elder brain on half hit points and Dispel Magic started flying past me, might do a run or two. So
Mhm.
that because if that dispel
Okay.
magic had landed, that might have taken everything left, and that might have been end end of game.
Although before we go, you
Have
might
higher
want to
spell
check out.
slot.
You might want to check out the rest of the rooms around here. You might find another jar with a brain in it.
Yeah.
Another.
Or
Because that seemed like it
yeah.
had like what 4 or 5 more effects affecting it. So there might be 4 or 5 more brains.
Brains
Playing
hidden
around.
around the place.
Yeah.
Scavenger hunt for jars.
All right. Well, very good. It's taken a long time to get to this point, but
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was well. And this
I
one
didn't
map,
think
I
that
want to
Gunga.
say,
That was a lot of
I've
fun.
never seen so much treasure in one map in D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of
We're
fun.
getting so much treasure at
So much
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't think Gunga would survive the fight with the Kraken when we got to it. I was fully prepared,
Yeah.
like
Mm.
roll up a new character. I thought
Yeah.
he's just going to go hard at it, but yeah, we.
Oh, come on. Do you think I would let you die?
Ah, well, you know, I thought what about to go right?
Yeah.
Mm.
I had a.
I honestly didn't think we were gonna survive the two witches at the beginning.
Oh,
I- that was a lucky hit by a lead.
yeah.
Decapitation.
I didn't realize it was
going
in
up
that
against that
20.
power suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
we'll meet up again in a fortnight. Very close to the end.
All right.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Good
Good
work.
night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.
See you next
See
time.
ya.